said
Baba
no.
did
Instead
not
of
say
saying
Baba did
no.
not say Buhari was
Baba
Baba did
said
not
correct.
he
say
said
yes.
no.
So
Baba
Can you
said
take it?
no.
Take it a little bit back. Take it a little bit back. Look at the time and take it a little bit back, please. This food enter my head.
díẹ̀ dùn ọkọ̀ fún mi. Even lánàá tẹ́ ẹ sọ pé ẹ fẹ́ rí mi ní studio ń bí mi ò sùn títí lè fi ẹ̀dùn ọkọ̀ ló jẹ́ torí pé kò sí ìgbà tí n bá ti rí bí ọ̀rẹ́ ọmọ yìí a tún máa flashback. Kò sí bí mo yẹ fẹ́ ṣe mo yẹ fẹ́ ṣe ẹ̀dùn ọkọ̀ ló jẹ́ fún mi.
Okay, èmi kò séèyàn kankan tó wà Nàìjíríà yìí tá a sọ pé òun ò gbọ́ nípa Mohbad bí òun mọ Mohbad nígbà tó wà láyé a gbọ́ òkìkí ikú ẹ̀yẹn kàn gan gidi. So èmi máa béèrè àwọn questions mi torí pé wọ̀nba náà ni mo mọ̀ lẹ́yìn pé àwa náà gbádùn orin Mohbad ńgbà yẹn. Ṣùgbọ́n máa béèrè àwọn ìbéèrè kan lọ́wọ́ yín. Ìbéèrè àkọ́kọ́ òun ni wípé fẹ́yìn àti Mohbad ẹ close nígbà tó wà láyé.
Ìdí nìyẹn tí kò fi yí ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ nígbà tí ìtara mi pọ̀ jù bí ọ̀rẹ́ torí gbàdá ti bí mo pe orúkọ ẹ ní Ọládìméjì bíi pé ìkejì mi so láti kékeré náà ti sọ fún mi pé ọ̀rẹ́ mi ni o ọ̀rẹ́ mi lẹni tí mo fẹ́ bí o bó ṣe máa jẹ́ rí so ó jẹ́ ọ̀rẹ́ mi jẹ́ pé a fira wa sílẹ̀ nínú ọ̀rọ̀ gbogbo ìgbà máa ń pè suddenly bí ikú ṣe di pàtì mi àti so ó jẹ́ tó dùn.
All right, sir. Lẹ́nu ọjọ́ mẹ́ta yìí mo rí fídíò kan lórí YouTube ìyàwó Mohbad sọ pé ẹ̀yin gan lẹ sọ àwọn méjèèjì papọ̀. Ṣóòótọ́ ni.
Ẹ jẹ́ ká sọ pé kò rí bẹ́ẹ̀.
Báwo ló ṣe rí?
Ohun tí mo ní sọ́kàn ni wípé kò ń ṣe ohun tó dáa gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọmọ Yorùbá nígbà tí mo rí ọmọbìnrin kan ní ọ̀dọ̀ mọ̀ tó dẹ̀ pé wọ́n ń ṣe wọléwọ̀de kò lọ ilé ìyá ẹ̀ ibẹ̀ náà ló ń dúró sá. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n mọ ẹni tí ó bí ọmọ yìí because mi ì lè fẹ́ yàwó fún un. So ìyẹn mo fi current ọ̀dà gbé bẹ́ẹ̀ kó ní introduction ó ṣe introduction gẹ́gẹ́ bí ilẹ̀ Yorùbá mọ̀ mí kí n mọ̀ ẹ́ èmi àti ẹ̀gbọ́n mi la kúrò lódìdí Ìkòròdú so bẹ́ẹ̀ suddenly nígbà tí màá dé ọ̀dọ̀ ọmọ mi wọ́n bá yí ó ti di engagement ẹ sọ lè fún mi tẹ́lẹ̀ fi gbàgbádá fún mi ní n bá wa gbádá mo dẹ̀ rí.
So ẹ wá gbádá láti ilé.
ní ọgbádá láti ilé mo kàn ṣe rí ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ mọ́tò tó ń sọ̀kalẹ̀ ní ìgbà wọlé tí ń plan kí ni à ń sọ pé àwọn fẹ́ náwó ẹ̀ẹ̀mejì ni.
Ọmọ yín ló sọ yẹn fún yín.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni so wọ́n rò pé láti lè múnú ẹ̀dùn mo gbọ́dọ̀ tètè blend sí n tó ń ṣe ok àdẹ̀jọ́ lọ introduction bó ṣe bọ́ sí engagement ni so.
So ó mi pé ní engagement yẹn family tí yín mélòó ló wà ń bẹ̀ yóò ṣe pé normally ní engagement ó yẹ kí family.
Ẹ ṣe pé èmi àti ìyá ẹ̀ á wà together mi ò mọ plan yẹn ṣùgbọ́n èmi tí mo wá láti ibi tí mo ti wá èmi àti ẹ̀gbọ́n mi kan
lẹ́wà ń bẹ̀.
mọ́mí o àwọn ọmọ mi ní a fẹ́ lọ mọ àwọn òbí ìyàwó ẹ̀ o ẹ jẹ́ ká lọ mọ wọn ká ṣe introduction so ká ní kó mọ̀ mi pé engagement ni màá mú ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ èrò dání but ẹni tó jẹ́ ìyá Mohbad ó pe àwọn ẹbí wọn so ó wá jẹ́ èmi àti ẹ̀gbọ́n mi tàjọ wà ní òkè lẹ́tù nìkan la lọ síbi.
Ẹ̀ẹ́dẹ̀ fi bínú sọmọ yín pé báwo ló ṣe because bí ìgbà tí àpọ́nlé yẹn ò tó bí ìgbà tí ẹ léèyàn ló ṣe
tí ò léèyàn lórí torí pé mi ò plan yẹn rárá but láti mú kí ọjọ́ yẹn kó láyìn gbọ́dọ̀ túraká kí n blend sí nǹkan tí ọmọ yẹn fẹ́ so bí ìrìn àjò yẹn ṣe rí nìyẹn.
Okay.
Pause. Please pause. Everybody listening to me. So the question that I got wrongly initially was, the questioner asked Baba Mohbad that Wunmi said some things in her interview recently that you were the one that binded both her and Mohbad together. So Mohbad father said, no, it's not like that, that it is not correct, but let him shed some light into how it happened. So Mohbad father said that he was informed, that he's been seeing Wumi and Mohbad, together, doing things, showing love to each other. And then at some point, she felt like, um, why don't we know the parents of this girl? Is that true, the sniper?
Yes, 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 yes,
Because
yes,
listen,
yes, yes.
According to Wumi said it was about Mohbad that told them to get married, right? That they were just living
Mm-hmm.
their life.
Yes, Wumi
Yes.
said, Paparano, sorry, Wumi said Baba initiated the wedding.
Mhm. So that they were just living their life. If you hear what Baba Mohbad is saying now, it corresponds with what Wumi said. If I am dating a woman and suddenly my father is
Paparano.
telling me that wait, my father is telling me that they want to know the parent of that woman, that is a stage. That is a stage. It will get to that stage. Not just any woman you are dating. Your father will just say, okay, we want to know their parents. So you understand? There are some truth
Yeah,
that
you're
is not coming
correct.
out then. But we can understand. For Baba to say by himself that he thought that it was right for them to know women parents, then there was already a preparation of having these people, tie the knot, marry each other.
Correct.
Play it.
I
And
agree with
how
you.
far
Paparano.
pregnant, so
There is one.
Paparano?
I
There is
agree with you.
something. There is something we are
Excuse
missing
me,
in
sir.
between that issue.
How far
Anikishaya, please,
pregnant
just
to me,
one meeting.
Paparano?
Just 1 minute, please. There is something we are missing there. Baba said something that he noticed that the lady was living with his son, not going to her parents' house anymore. And she now said it is not right for him as a father to see his son harboring a lady who they did not know her family.
Yeah,
That
but
was
it's still
what
the same thing
prompted
now.
that.
It's still the
Mr.
same
God
thing.
John,
bless you. No, no,
It's
no,
still
no,
the
no.
same
Mr.
thing.
John,
It's not.
Come
excuse
now,
me,
It's not the
sir.
wait.
same thing.
Let's do
It's
it
not
one
the
after
same
the
thing.
Excuse
other
me,
now.
excuse
It's
me,
It's
not.
not
sir.
the
It's not
same
the same
thing.
thing.
It's not the
Excuse
same
me,
thing,
sir.
please.
Excuse me, sir.
Madam,
It might
please,
not
I'm
be the
coming.
same
Let me
thing.
land. You will say your own,
Mr.
please.
John,
Let me land.
I'm not sure with that John.
Wait,
Go on, John.
let me land. So
Eh.
that was what the man said he thinks before before he advised them that okay, let us know the parent of this lady, in case anything can happen in the future, and that is what is normal in Yoruba land. If you see any partner with your either son or daughter, it is right for you to know the parent in case of anything. So you will know them, they will know that okay, this is where your either your son or daughter belongs to, and you too will know the family who you can call in case if anything happen. So to me, Baba has not done anything wrong there. That is the right thing to do in Yoruba land. That is to my own reason. Oh, it might different from any other person, but
For a good father.
according
For
to,
a good
yes,
father.
for a
That's
good
good.
father, yes. So that is what Baba is trying to explain. So we should say it the way we know that it is with our culture. We should not be biased or contradict anything that happen. It is
Mr.
normal
John,
to my reason.
wait to
The
para before
snapper,
you
play
talk.
it on, play it on. The snapper, play it on, play it on, play it on, play it on.
Oh, sorry, is booting again. Anybody that want to speak should speak while it's boots. Aniki Shaya, do you want to speak? Go on.
What?
Yeah, while he's boasting, let me just say something. What Mr. John said is right because as a father, that's what Baba's supposed to do. But if we look at it, before Baba can come out to that extent, according to Baba's statement, he said when he said that that lady is staying there, living there, and before she can be living there, she is pregnant. She was pregnant there. And that is the normal thing. Your son is harboring somebody or your son is going out with somebody, and you eventually get to know that that lady is pregnant. The next thing you will do is to say, I want to know your parents. And now, because of what is going on, that, because of the saga that is on, Wunmi want to try to clarify herself. That was why she said Baba initiated the wedding. But she never said it on the air that she was pregnant there. Meanwhile, she was pregnant before Baba can say, let's go and know your parents.
Now,
That's what
if
I
we
want to
look
say.
at that, John, if we look at that this way, if truly they wanted to get married before both of them, they would have married before the pregnancy. Like Wumi said, they
Yes,
never
yes,
wanted to marry.
exactly. Yes,
So somebody made that marriage happen. Would you agree with me?
yes, yes, you are right.
Should
Really,
I
Papayano, can I say
continue
something
now?
very
it
Should
might
I
not be their
continue?
You see,
thinking. It might not
there
be
is
Should
their
I
this
thinking
there is
continue?
this
between the
culture.
two of them.
There is this culture
But
in Yoruba land.
the father do the right thing based
máa
on
dé
our culture as a Yoruba. The father do the right
engagement.
thing, but the father's mind might be for engagement, might be for introduction. Why they later change it to engagement for him? That is where
Uh,
the difference is
John,
Papayano,
coming and the argument.
Papayano.
there are two person to be blamed here.
Can I continue?
Láti lè múnú ẹ̀dùn,
Just
o gbọ́dọ̀
wait, Jago.
Wait a
There are
minute.
two-person to be blamed here. There are two-person to be blamed here. It's Mohbad and the father.
And the father.
Agree with
Yes.
me? Hmm?
Yes, yeah, I agree with
Now let
that.
us
Yes.
look at it this way. What did Mohbad tell his father that they was
Yes,
going?
that is why I said I agree. If there was an agreement between Mohbad and his father before that day, the issue will not turn out like what we are discussing today.
Papayano, someone was economical with the truth. That's the truth. Let me just tell you this. Someone was economical with the truth over here. The truth is, Wumi was pregnant, right? And then Baba said he initiated it that. Let me know the parents of this girl. There is one culture in Yoruba. For you to legitimate your child, you have to at least maybe do something on that lady or commercial you're married. There is this very deep culture like that. And every Yoruba person will agree with me here. So that is springing for what Baba did. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n mọ àwọn òbí ọmọ yìí. Now, when you say that, and at the end of the day, the bone of contention is the engagement, right? Now, if there is an engagement, and Baba said you brought your brother with you, I called Baba some stack. What you will meet there is èrò ṣe wá pọ̀ báyìí, ṣebí bòńkẹ́rẹ́ la fẹ́ ṣe, ṣebí àpariwo, ẹ ṣe wá pariwo tó báyìí. But there is an economic, there is this truth that is missing from either Wumi or Baba or either Mohbad or Baba, that engagement la fẹ́ ṣe, introduction la bá débẹ̀, or Baba is
My
saying
brother,
engagement la fẹ́ ṣe. Maybe
my
is
brother,
somebody is economical with the truth here. Everybody know what they wanted to do. Wumi was
wait.
pregnant prior
Let
that time.
us. You are Yoruba. You are a Yoruba man. You know about tradition of Yoruba, and as well, we all know how woman used to do when issue of introduction and engagement comes up. Let us say one fact. But according to what Papariano said the other time, that the fault come from Baba and Mohbad, agreed, because Mohbad know before that day that they have changed the introduction to engagement. He did not call his father to tell him. That is where the issue comes
Okay,
from.
but now, John,
But
another one again. John,
no,
another one again.
please let me just clear
That's
one thing. I want to say something that bring that engagement. The
mhm.
engagement initiated from Wumi's family. It is always the wife's family that initiate engagement from the husband, that don't let us do this thing twice so that it will not cost you excess money. They were always the one that initiate it. So if the husband accepted, he's supposed to go and tell his own family that our plan have changed, oh, let us do it in this way. I think
Okay.
you understand now.
John, properly in our own culture too, in the Yoruba culture, and not just Yoruba culture, in the African culture at large, it's a little bit disrespectful that a man impregnates a woman that he is not married to. Do you agree to that?
Yes,
Yes,
yes, yes,
paparaino.
yes,
And if
yes,
that
That
be
was what
the
I was saying.
situation, if that, you just imagine that, maybe just imagine you have a female daughter or you have a sister, whatever. One guy just take her, impregnate her. Some of you will be mad, you'll be angry. Okay?
yes.
So Mohbad only did the right thing, okay? Like to calm the family down. And I think Baba initiated the marriage with his introduction. That was the right thing to do for anybody, any parent, is to go know the parent of the girl that your son impregnate. That was the right thing. Then to see whether it can be a marriage or not. And then
Why not? Yes,
if that parent
yes.
accept, then they will fix a day. But such marriage, we have to be quick as possible. So if
Thank you,
Baba is the
Papa.
one who went to meet them, the question we should be asking, Baba, when you said you wanted to know Wumi's parents, when you went to know Wumi's parents, what did they say? Let us play it on. Because if Baba Mohbad went and then they start talking about marriage, then Baba introduced the marriage. So you
Papa, can I
understand what I'm saying?
say this
Somebody have
before
to
the
propose to somebody now.
let me quickly say this.
Paparaino, he even
And
proposed
also,
it at start. He is
Farah,
the one that
Pra,
initiated
please,
it at start.
we are trying to keep things
far away,
balanced. I'll pick
far
side.
away.
Yeah,
No,
answer.
Now, I want
no,
to say
Papa.
something that even before Baba got there, Wumi know what she wanted. That is the reason why she went far to get the ashwabi, the clothes.
No, no,
They
Anikisha,
prepared
please wait. Anikisha, please wait. No, no, we're not there. We're not there yet, please.
Anikishaya,
Baba
okay.
said
Anikishaya.
Wumi was living with
What we are
Mohbad.
saying,
Wumi got pregnant.
yes,
Okay. And he, as a father and a Yoruba man, he felt like it is the only right thing to be done here. Since my son has impregnated someone's daughter, is to go meet the parents, is to know the parents of that girl, and then to find out what they want now that we're in this situation. Because that is an issue already that Mohbad caused. If you want to look at it, I mean, impregnating someone's daughter without marrying them. All right. Some parents will take that up. I mean, they'll be mad at the man. So what is needful, what we do by practice is in a relationship, we try to do everything and then we get married and then pregnancy can later come. But having pregnancy before marriage is not what the culture says. So now that Baba said that he wanted to know the mother of Wumi and the parents of Wumi, let us see what happened through there. Play it on. Because if Baba Mohbad is fear, he's supposed to tell us all those stories. That later on, at least, Baba will have to know those people
Papa, don't,
before marriage.
Papa.
Baba can't tell me the first time he was going to know them. It was marriage automatically. I don't want to believe that, unless I will blame all of them. There would have been some conversation before coming to meet them. Play it on the sniper.
introduction ló fi bọ́ sí
Or
engagement
do you
yẹn.
think I should play it here and analyze the sniper? Do you think it's okay like that?
Family team.
Anyone you want.
Normally in engagement.
Which one I'm asking? Which one do you think is okay? Because I will be telling him to stop, pause, take it back.
Yeah, and me, I can stop if you want me to stop. But if you find it
Okay.
comfortable for you to close.
Wait. Let me see. Let me just find it. What is the title? What is the title?
It's also you find it on Agbaletu TV.
Agbaletu TV.
Agbaletu TV.
With Global, order anything you want, and when you receive it, you celebrate it dancing. Order a promo and we'll deliver in minutes. Today's roads are filled with unexpected risks. Inca's armor transforms your daily ride into an impenetrable.
How many minutes are you? Ms. Napa, can you check how many minutes you are there?
5 minutes 35 seconds. 5 minutes 35 seconds.
Okay.
So what make any engagement here? Yeah. Family team, because normally in engagement, or family.
John, I want you to listen carefully so that it's like you'll be able to pick a side and we'll try to come to an agreement.
Nígbà tí màá dé ọ̀dọ̀ ọmọ mi, wọ́n bá yí, ó ti di engagement. Ẹ sọ lè fún mi tẹ́lẹ̀, mo ṣe gbàgbádá fún mi ní ń bá wa gbádá. Mo dẹ̀ rí.
So ẹ wá gbádá láti ilé.
Mi wá gbádá láti ilé. Mo kàn ṣe rí ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ mọ́tò tó ń sọ̀kalẹ̀ ní ìgbà wọlé tí ń plan kí ni à ń sọ pé àwọn fẹ́ náwó ẹ̀ẹ̀mejì ni. Wẹ́.
Ọmọ yín ló sọ yẹn fún yín.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni. So wọ́n rò pé wẹ́ láti lè múnú ẹ̀dùn.
No. Let me take it back.
Mohbad sọ pé ẹ̀yin gan lẹ sọ àwọn méjèèjì papọ̀.
So we are trying to debunk the marriage right now. The question now is asking Mohbad father that I watched a video where Wumi said you are the one who made Mohbad and Wumi married each other. So explain. But Mohbad said no, it was not so. But let me explain to you how it all happened.
ẹ jẹ́ ká sọ pé kò rí bẹ́ẹ̀.
Báwo ló ṣe rí?
Ohun tí mo ní sọ́kàn ni wípé kò ń ṣe ohun tó dáa gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọmọ Yorùbá nígbà tí mo rí ọmọbìnrin kan ní ọ̀dọ̀ ọmọ mi tó dẹ̀ pé wọ́n ń ṣe wọléwọ̀de kò lọ ilé ìyá ẹ̀ ibẹ̀ náà ló ń dùn sá. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n mọ ẹni tí ó bí ọmọ yìí because mi ì lè fẹ́yàwó fún. So ìyẹn mo fi current ọ̀dà pé bẹ́ẹ̀ kó ní introduction.
But first, somebody is lying here. The question is this. Before Wumi gets pregnant, who took Wumi to prayer so that Wumi will be pregnant? It was Baba Mohbad, right? Jagumolu, do you remember?
Yeah, I remember, yeah, but...
So how can Baba take a lady to pray for that lady to be pregnant? And then that lady is pregnant. Then Baba is saying that marriage turned to engagement or whatsoever. That he did alone. The parents of Wumi can take it up against him.
Yeah, I hear you, but look at it from
You
the other
understand?
angle.
So
Yeah,
he can't be speaking this way. This one, marriage taught to introduction. This is wrong for any elderly man to be speaking this way. If you are the one who took Wumi to a mountain, pray that Wumi should be pregnant for your own son. And then later on, Wumi was pregnant for your son. And even during that time, your son was not married to the same girl. And then later on, they eventually got married, and you are denying the marriage.
Thank you. That is what I want to say.
Paparaino, hold
You
on.
see what?
Before you make any judgment or whatever, you need to listen to it further.
All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's move.
Yeah.
Ó ṣe introduction gẹ́gẹ́ bí ilẹ̀ Yorùbá mọ̀ mí kí mọ̀ ẹ́ èmi àti ẹ̀gbọ́n mi la kúrò lódìdí Ìkòròdú. So but suddenly nígbà tí màá dé ọ̀dọ̀ ọmọ mi wọ́n bá yí ó ti di engagement. Sọ lè fún mi tẹ́lẹ̀ mo ṣe gbàgbádá fún mi nìyẹn bá wa gbádá mo dẹ̀ rí.
So ẹ̀ wá gbádá láti ilé.
Mi ò gbádá láti ilé mo kàn ṣe rí ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ mọ́tò tó ń sọ̀kalẹ̀ ní ìgbà wọlé tí ń plan kí ni à ń sọ pé àwọn fẹ́ náwó ẹ̀ẹ̀mejì ni.
Ọmọ yín ló sọ yẹn fún yín.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni so wọ́n rò pé láti lè múnú ẹ̀dùn mo gbọ́dọ̀ tètè blend sí n tó ń ṣe àdẹjọ́ lọ introduction bó ṣe bọ́ sí engagement so
wọ́n ní pé ní engagement yẹn family tí yín mélòó ló wà ń bẹ̀ yóò ṣe pé normally ní engagement ó yẹ kí family.
ṣe pé èmi àti ìyá ẹ̀ á wà together mi ò mọ plan ẹ̀ ṣùgbọ́n èmi tí mo wá láti ibi tí mo ti wá èmi àti ẹ̀gbọ́n mi kan mọ́mí o àwọn ọmọ mi ní a fẹ́ lọ mọ àwọn òbí ìyàwó ẹ̀ o ẹ jẹ́ ká lọ mọ wọn ká ṣe introduction so ká ní kó mọ̀ mí pé engagement ni màá mú ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ èrò dání but ẹni tó jẹ́ ìyá Mohbad ó pe àwọn ẹbí wọn so ó wá jẹ́ èmi àti ẹ̀gbọ́n mi tàjọ wà ní Òkèlétù nìkan la lọ síbi.
Ẹ̀ẹ́dẹ̀ fi bínú sọmọ yín pé báwo ló ṣe because bí ìgbà tí àpọ́nlé yẹn ò tó bí ìgbà tí ẹ léèyàn ló ṣe
tí ò léèyàn lórí torí pé mi ò plan ẹ̀ rárá but láti mú.
Did you hear the question the man asked him and you were not angry for your son for not telling you that it was a marriage instead of introduction?
Ọjọ́ yẹn kó láàrin gbọ́dọ̀ túraká kí n blend sí kan tí ọmọ yẹn fẹ́ so bí ìrìn àjò yẹn ṣe rí nìyẹn.
Okay. So, all right. Kí ni relationship tó wà láàrin ẹ̀yin àti ìyàwó Mohbad?
Ẹ ṣe
kó tó di pé Mohbad kú náà.
Kó tó di pé Mohbad kú ó jẹ́ ní sẹ́ pé a máa ń rìn ní gbogbo ọgbà ni pé ìjà máa ń ṣẹlẹ̀ òun fà tá a máa fi ríra
Okay, láàrin àwọn méjèèjì.
láàrin àwọn méjèèjì tó bá wá pè mí adé gẹ́gẹ́ bí iṣẹ́ ìránṣẹ́ máa.
Do you guys believe what this man is saying? They said that how was your relationship with the Mohbad wife before Mohbad passed? And he said, yeah, actually they used to see a lot, him and Wumi. And that one of the reasons why it happens like that is because Wumi used to have a fight with Mohbad.
Paparano, please, I want to say something. Go and listen to Buki Jesse and Baba Mohbad interview. As in everything is clear. Go and listen to it, please.
We have
You
listened
will
to it.
understand it very well.
Which one are they? Which one?
I don't even, me ò rántí, but I think
Yeah, go
one
find it,
to
go and find it.
let me go and
Go and find it. Go and find it. Don't stop us. Go and find it, please. Let's continue.
Paparaino, do you remember when Wumi said something that? Do you remember when Wumi said she was very close with Baba before? Do you remember that statement during the corona?
We can't tell right now. Let's move on. We can't tell.
báwọn sọ̀rọ̀
Paparano.
jẹ́ ọmọ kékeré so ó pẹ̀lú nǹkan tí mo fi suggest pé ẹ jẹ́ ká mọ ẹyẹ tó ṣu ọmọ yìí so ìrẹ́pọ̀ wà láàrin èmi àtàwọn ọmọ yìí because kò sí mo ṣe máa nífẹ̀ẹ́ ọmọ mi tí mi ní nífẹ̀ẹ́ ìyàwó ẹ̀ so mo ní láti nífẹ̀ẹ́ ìyàwó ẹ̀ by force by two-last.
All right. So Bahubad is making it clear that he loved Wumi because that was Mohbad's girlfriend or Mohbad, like, partner. So that there's no way I will love my son and I will not love my son's girlfriend. So Bahubad is confirming that there was this relationship with him and all of those children, all of them in general, including Wumi.
in root sí ó ń dí àwọn àkókò kan tí òun wá ń yàtọ̀ bá kí ìyàwó kọ̀ déédéé kúrò nílé ó dẹ̀ lọ́jọ́ mẹ́ta ó tún padà wálé ó ń ṣohun tó dáa ìgbà míì wọn á ná kúrò ní láago 3 òru ńbo ló ń lọ ìyàwó ilé.
ọdún ṣẹlẹ̀ ní so ó náà fẹ́ máa kúrò bàbá rẹ̀ sì yà kúrò fẹ́ máa kúrò mi fẹ́ pè kí kẹ́lẹ́ mọ̀ pé ìṣòwò fẹ́ máa kúrò ní ìdẹ̀ mọ́ wáyé ó fẹ́ kúrò gbogbo nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ní 1 o'clock ní 1 a.m. lóru tí kò sí.
No. This one is not fair. Wait, this one is not fair. Okay, they have to be knowing the things that happened. Okay, you see, just that, right? Wumi is not innocent. Wumi action is not showing that she's innocent in Mohbad's death. Okay, they cannot just bring random video like this one now. We have watched this, we have heard this audio before. They said it emanated from one particular fight, and we don't know how that fight went. Whether it was a fight that had to make one person, stay away from the other. Even the night that Mohbad, if Wumi has been going out, if Wumi has been going to hotel, whenever him and Mohbad had issue, right? Don't forget that the night that Mohbad died, okay, they said Wumi wanted to go to the hotel and run away from trouble, but Mohbad did not allow her go away. She went, and eventually Mohbad died. If you know that you have hot temper, okay, and you said, oh, you want to excuse yourself, you want to go to the hotel or somewhere else till you are calm, and then you come back, right? Wumi was behaving like the head of that family. That's what I say. Okay, I don't know if she can be taking this action, and Mohbad was very much aware. Baba cannot tell Mohbad to stay away from a lady like this, and Mohbad himself couldn't stay away from a lady like this. I think Wumi should also be able to tell how she was to Mohbad, what position, what kind of a person is she to Mohbad. I don't see her as just an ordinary girlfriend or wife of Mohbad.
Paparaino,
A partner in crime.
can I say something, Paparaino? Exactly what you are trying to analyze was what I think now when you are saying it. But Wumi is getting it wrong because she wants to perfect everything so that nothing will come to her at the end of the day, and she always gets it wrong. It may be happen that if they have issue, she knows that Mohbad is temperamental, and she herself, she's someone that is temperamental. But how she can avoid the issue is by leaving the house. go to another place. Where she goes to is where we don't know and what we cannot analyze. But avoiding issue not to happen in the house might be their best option. The only day we can record that Wunmi stay in the house was when Mohbad died now. So if we analyze it well, can we fault Wunmi for avoiding the house whenever issue happens? So we should be critical with whatever we want to say. That
You
is
know,
why I don't want to talk so much about their
there's problem
personal
here, right?
issue.
The fact that Mohbad is past now, where we care about what happened to Mohbad. All of this that we are going into, okay, I see this as relationship ups and downs. I see this as relationship ups and
Exactly.
downs. And it's
Exactly.
for people to learn from relationship issues. Whenever you are into a relationship that is toxic, find your way out. Why Mohbad couldn't leave this relationship? I want to believe that there's something that he's benefiting there. I don't just want to think that Mohbad could not talk to other ladies. If Wumi, if Mohbad mother can be saying that Wumi reported that Mohbad was cheating with other girls, are we saying that Mohbad never dated other women outside Wumi? Were there not time that Mohbad and Wumi were not together? I think there were such time that they were not together. Then they came back again, right? So Mohbad has maybe had a different another relationship from Wumi. So we cannot say it's because the only relationship Mohbad had is Wumi. That's why Mohbad is finding it difficult, to approach another lady. The fact that he's been able to go into one or two, three other women, it means he has been able to see other options. And falling back to Wumi, we says a lot. Could it be that there was money into the drug business? Did something tie these two people together, which was more of like a business? Is it truly love? Is just love alone, or there's something to that? There's business part of it. Dawa class said, Wumi peddles drug. If Wumi does that
Papariano,
and brings a lot of money to the table,
Papariano,
wait.
AY Listic has answered your question. The question you
Mm.
just asked now, look at the comment section. She's answered it. She said, why is Karima's husband still with her in spite of how she is? So that tells you what happened in that family.
No, no, no,
And
no, no,
it's
no, no,
like,
no, please wait. Wait, no, 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 wait. Let me answer that. Karimo husband can be with Karimo. One, because Karima might have been the one that filed for that man. Okay, you have to consider all of those things. How long, since when did Karimo get married to this man? Since when was Karimo in the state? You don't know their secret. But from one thing that I see, I think in this woman family, right? I think their ladies they always survive. They have a tricky way that they survive. When I say tricky way, they are into things that makes them dominant. They do things that they're not. I don't see them as a lazy person. That's what I will tell you. I don't want to see them as a
How many
lazy
of them do
person.
you know,
I want
Papariano?
to say when I
How
when I
many
said I
of
want to
them
see,
have you seen, Papariano?
Karim, just please wait. I can take. I've listened to them. I've read their profile, their biography. Okay, and what I see there. Look at Wumi's mother. Wumi's mother, she's in the force. Okay, or maybe police or whatever they call it. Okay, she has something doing. Mm. I don't know about Wumi father. Karimo, she's not lazy. She has something doing. Wumi will also be involved in something. They are hustlers. They are hustlers. What we don't know, the voodoo, we can't tell. But for what we can see, they have their way in which they survive. It may not be clean. It may not be clean again. I said it. I say it. But they don't look like people who are. They look very smart people who have their
Can
way,
I ask you
who
a
always
question,
want to have
Papariano?
their way.
Can
Hmm?
I ask you a question, Papariano? Can I ask you a
Yes.
question? Papariano, if you have a wife, you, Papariano, and that your wife, only for a nínú ilé, can domestic violence day. But you know, say anytime you want collect contract, if you just go to this your wife before you come out, if you tell her say, I want go collect contract though. Your wife will tell you, say, oh yeah, go now, you go collect them. Out of 500, they go give you, if they happen, well, early, you know, say, this your wife. No. But you go shop king, you know how you take, but you might be fridge, how you go take carry fridge if you mess up for house. But you know, say money they enter. You go leave that kind of woman. I ask you, I put it to you, Papa.
That is what I'm saying. That I don't think it's only love that binds Mohbad and Wunmi. They have to be some businesses that bind them, and they both benefit from each other. Because at some point, Mohbad father said they took Mohbad away from Wunmi. That was Mohbad by himself that went back to Wunmi.
Papayano,
So
do you
what
do
is it
you know
benefiting from Wunmi?
I can prove it to you that is what happened with Mohbad.
And
I
again,
might
and
not be
again,
right, but I can
for
prove it to you.
Wunmi to have a bank account to be receiving Mohbad money, she tends to be the richest here. For her to
But
want
do
to
you
be having
agree?
more
Do you
control on Mohbad,
Na juju.
unless
Hey.
you don't. Yeah, if you
do
say
you
juju,
agree?
fine.
Hold
If
on,
you say
Perkins.
it's
Do you
juju,
agree,
fine.
Papayano? Do you agree?
Mhm.
Say the truth, Papayano. Do you agree? Do you agree that Baba Mohbad actually prayed to know if Mohbad and Wunmi can marry each other? For him to say maybe he
Did
took
he say so?
Wunmi
Mohbad never
to
said so
get.
now.
Do you know
When
that
is
he
this?
would have prayed as a pastor?
Please, stop,
Do you
stop,
know he
stop,
would
stop.
have prayed as a
Please,
pastor?
stop.
You know what I'm saying, Papayano? What I'm
ìjọ kan wá bí mi nígbà ó ṣe tilẹ̀kùn mọ́ra ẹ̀ sínú kíṣìn onínú bí ẹ ó kúrò nílé fún 3 days bẹ́ẹ̀ tí màá tí ọkọ ìyàwó gbà á.
I don't want to think that it is just love, because I don't think women love Mohbad like that. I know Mohbad love Wunmi. Why did Mohbad love Wunmi? It is either it is juju, or Wunmi is a very smart businesswoman doing illegal business that Mohbad is benefiting from. I can't tell.
Papayano, forget business. Which business? Then they take drugs together.
But one must have connection more than one. Don't forget, Wunmi is street. The street.
You never see two junkies that they agree live each other. They don't agree live each other. They die together. Forget that
Uh,
thing.
Papayano, who give Mohbad link to Malians? If we can
no.
decode that.
Wunmi made it clear, please. Wunmi said that she knew Mohbad, she knew the Malians through Mohbad. That's what she said. But unless you want to be arguing with Wunmi, I don't want to say that. According to Wunmi, it was through Mohbad that he knew Malians. That's Naira Marley.
sígbà tí mi ìgbé mi ò ń gbé pẹ̀lú wọn so tó bá ń ti dé òun ti accept ẹ̀
Hello, Papayano.
kíní ẹ̀ kàn ló lọ.
àsìkò tẹ́ ń parí.
Papayano.
Go on.
That she knew Namali one-on-one.
She said she knew Naira Marley through Mohbad.
One-on-one. Okay.
Through Mohbad.
àwọn ẹ̀ kí ni kókó nǹkan tó máa ń dájà alẹ́ láàrin wọn.
ohun tó máa ń dájà lẹ̀ lọ́pọ̀lọpọ̀ ni wípé ọkọ ó ní mẹ́sẹ̀gì ń worí fóònù ẹ̀ ẹ jẹ́ mẹ́sẹ̀gì obìnrin star tí gbogbo ayé ń rí báwo la ṣe fẹ́ kó yẹn kó pé mẹ́sẹ̀gì lè wọlé àìmọye àwọn tó máa fẹ́ràn ẹ̀.
About this one is not okay. But Mohbad, they're asking Mohbad that if Mohbad and Wunmi, you said that you and Wunmi used to be close because most times you come settle their issues. Then I ask, what has been Wumi's complaint about Mohbad? And the father said that one of the complaints is that Wunmi complains mostly that other ladies do message Mohbad. And when she sees that, she isn't happy. And Mohbad father said that, why should Wunmi be having issue with that? That Mohbad is a star, okay? That ladies or people were going to message a star. Because there are many people may like Mohbad and they will message Mohbad. I don't think, I will not look at that. I don't think that is correct. There have to be some mutual respect. Because Mohbad, I don't think Mohbad will be happy seeing other men messaging with him.
So wait,
Paparaino.
wait.
You
I only
see,
Wunmi
in that aspect,
why not?
Baba
I
Mohbad,
only Wunmi
Baba
Mohbad go dey
Mohbad,
fuck.
somehow, what he
Na
said is the
only Wunmi
truth.
Mohbad go dey
But
fuck.
the way he present it is how you can question. I think you understand. What he
Is it
said is the
network?
truth.
Abeg, no be only Wunmi go dey fuck. You go fuck around.
Perkins, wait a
You guys
minute. Perkins,
go
wait
do
a
drug
minute.
test.
Wait a minute.
Dictionary.
Wait a minute.
Ah
Is it my
Wait a
network
minute.
or whose network? Guys, sorry, can you hear me? Like, should I change the network? Is it my network? Mono
But
and
I can.
others, please check. Is it
Now I
my
can
network?
hear. Now I can hear you. I can hear
Yeah,
you.
it's lagging. It's
nothing be your
lagging. It's
network.
lagging. Yeah, it's lagging.
Guys, is it my network?
Yes, 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 yes.
Yeah, they are
It's
flagging you.
lagging.
Everybody power tap. Everybody
It's
power tap.
lagging.
Everybody power tap. But Paparano, Mohbad go do doggy, go do missionary, go do cowboy, go do cowgirl. Shey na only Wunmi ni? Abeg go. Shey my brother no go chop better thing
Papayano,
ni?
you get one time where I do one content like this. I did one content that looks like this thing that we dey talk. And then what I said in there is that there are only 3 things or 4 things though. Now the first thing is that is either this lady, why did Mohbad stood with this relationship? That was the question. And then I answered that it is either 4 things. Number 1, is either this person is prayerful. You know, when a woman is prayerful, you don't want to leave them. You know that them they stand with God for you. That's number 1. Number 2 is either this lady is so good on bed that anybody can't do you the way that lady they do you. Now you go there if you say, this woman, going for me, don't give me, they feel less. Then number 3,
They
is
have
either
you
a
care
fool.
me.
No, you say what?
Go on, money be advocate.
Yeah, Paparano.
Last year. Now, what I'm saying is that number 3 is a F4, juju, or whatever any other persons think in their mind, which is number 4. It is either those 4 things or 3 things per se. Juju, good
Yeah,
on bed,
I
or
can
being
say what
prayerful.
if Mohbad said in his song, I go Babalawo, I do Yahoo. Who knows whether it's Wunmi who is taking Mohbad to Babalawo?
Because
Papa,
if
can
you
I say
look at it
something?
from the aspect of being in a toxic relationship, everybody is alluding to the fact that they were fighting. That is the only thing people can
Bruh,
deduct from the whole relationship, that they were fighting. Pomanja, everybody ló sọ, bàbá sọ, òun fúnra ẹ̀ gan sọ pé àwọn jà.
can I
So
say
why
something,
would
You
please?
Mohbad
know,
not
you know
stay in
what I
that
want
kind
to
of
say.
toxic
What I want to
relationship?
say about them. What I want to say about them
Mr.
is
John, can
that
you hold on, please? Can I please say something? Sorry. Um,
okay. Go
am I
ahead.
audible? Yeah. Yeah. See, I don't want us to see this as juju. It's not everything we just point at juju. They could be at some point when probably she felt Mohbad was slipping off her fingers. There could be a possibility of juju. But I want us to look at this way. They met when they were really young. According to her, she said she was 13 or so. And let also see that Mohbad was a guy who had no motherly love. There was no mother figure in his life. Okay. So guys like that, it's easy for a woman to come in and kind of like captivate them because that thing that he lacked,
Hey,
I'm
why
sure
listen?
Wumi.
Okele to yeah, they know how Mohbad dey fuck. Mohbad get
No,
a
no,
lot of
no.
get
There's different. There's different between fuck. Yes, of course, he's an artist. He's okay.
a
But
lot of
why
girlfriends.
has he not gotten anybody pregnant? Why has he not gotten like left her and went away and went to somebody? It's
You
okay.
not
I'm not
listen to
saying
this
he
song.
was
Can you listen
loyal.
to this song?
No,
Can
no,
you
no.
listen to
I'm not
this
saying
song?
he
Let me
was
tell you
loyal.
about this
Hold
song.
on now. Hold on. Hold on. I'm not saying he was loyal to her. Obviously, he had his own, babes around and all of that. What I'm trying to say is that people are saying,
That Alaja
why
song.
did
Shey you listen to that song, Sha? You listen to that Alaja song, Sha?
what a larger
Abeg.
song?
Ah, 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 ah.
See,
Naira ló gbọ́mọ fún mi, I am not a
Wumi
wait.
saw a
Naira ló
family
gbọ́mọ
that
fún mi.
is weak. Can you hold
Hear
on,
me.
please? Now,
Abeg no vex. Naira ló
that's not
gbọ́mọ
where I'm
fún mi, I
going.
am not a womanizer. Ó ní kí n máa ga sọ́lọ́. I am now a Malians. Mo jẹ ní bèbí kan wey be say she be aláàjà. Ìgbà tó rí mi pẹ̀lú ọmọ ìyá rẹ̀ gbóná bí silencer. Abeg my sister, may I just mute that?
They do me totoriyan. Alámilátà kò máa jẹ́ sùn.
Yeah, all of this, I just want to
Most
see.
of you,
See,
most of you
Wumi
listen to
saw that
that
family.
Omomi song.
Wumi
Most
saw
of you
that
listen to
family.
that Omomi
Imagine
Wait,
a
let
song,
one
and
father.
person speak now. Let one person speak. Go on, AY.
Imagine a father who didn't plan to go for engagement and later met an engagement celebration or whatever, and he went ahead with it and just do it. You know, so she saw that the family was a weak family, and she took
But AY,
advantage of the
a
whole
man who didn't
situation.
plan for engagement, AY,
Yes, sir.
a man who didn't plan for engagement, but was able to take her daughter-in-law to the mountain to pray for her to be pregnant without no marriage.
Exactly.
Does that make sense?
That is all. Exactly. That is all what this girl saw. She
That
saw
is
that
what
those
is costing
family, they are
my
not.
property.
Yeah, and at the top, and
Property is what is
she's
costing my property.
she took advantage. If Mobad has a strong family, trust me, if he was weak and he had a strong God, a strong family who were behind him, trust me, she wouldn't have done all she did. She had a grip of him. I don't want us to see that, or maybe they had one business they are doing. If there's possibility, I'm not going to take that out, but I want us to know that she had a grip of him because she met him when he was little, when he was young. So basically, they grew up together, and she was able to know him so well. And women. If you see, just look at the women that are supporting this girl. She has a whole tribe, a whole platform, different platform who are supporting this girl and can come at anybody to tell you how manipulative this little girl can be. She's a look at the interview that she went granting. If not because we have been in this case for a very long time and we know like the little bits of this case, you would easily fall for her and say, oh, you will even start crying and want to take everything that you had against her, you will take it back. That's the kind of a person. So imagine people that have had one-on-one communication with this girl all the time. Just imagine how she must have
Let me
brainwashed
just
them. She's a very
AY, let me
manipulative person. So that's what
AY,
I
let me
want
tell you
us
something.
to
AY,
look
let me
at.
tell you something. Let me just put something to you, Claire, my sister. Don't vex so. This girl lied to us that she knew Mohbad on to go. But do you know they both go to Uncle Shodus in Okele 2 year, and they met each other on to go. Now God go punish her.
What I want us to
What do you
look
have
at,
to say to that?
Papa Perkins. See, all that I think might be a lie. You understand? Because Prime Boy have explained how they met Mumia and her friend. But yet, what I believe is that what might lead to most of their constant disagreement might be the reason why, because they are both brought up or live together in the same area.
Please take me back again to how they met according to Prime Boy.
Yeah? What do you say?
Can you please take me back to how they met according to Prime Boy?
Yeah, Prime Boy said that they met Wumi and her friend together same day, and they toasted both of them. But later, when they went to is it church, they said they went to a pastor, and the pastor said that they should not date the two of them, and he left the other lady that he was dating, and even both of them left them immediately. And later he said suddenly the next thing he could see is when he see two of them together again, and he asked Prime Boy, he asked Mohbad, when do you go back to this lady? And Mohbad said that that lady is just disturbing me, it's not allowing me to rest, and I'm just trying to manage her. And that was how they come back together. And Prime Boy said that he has nothing to do about it. So he just let it be like that. That was how Prime Boy explained it then. But I believe it is because they grown up in the same area. So they have seen themselves all. Sure, you understand? And Wunmi will not like Mohbad. He will not even want to leave him for any other person because he will believe I've known him when there was nothing and now you are becoming a star. So that is when you believe that you see another fine ladies who are disturbing you all around. So it could be what is their problem all about. It can happen. We are only discussing about this thing because Mohbad fine at the end of the day. If not, they can manage their issue within themselves. So me, I don't want to even go into
But
their
when we say
personal
Mohbad
life.
is a star, Mohbad is not that famous when he was alive. Now
It
that will
might
make
not
it
be
seem like
it might not be that famous, but on his own little way, he's a
Mohbad is
star.
famous o.
you
Mohbad is
saying that
famous
Wumi
o.
is. Are you saying Wumi too is that poor?
I'm not talking about poor here. I'm talking about
If
how
that
they
one,
have
if
been
that one,
brought up.
that one class has not made the disclaimer. If that one class can say Wumi is selling drugs, how do you expect a drug dealer that is pushing drugs but táwọn sùn táwọn ọmọ gidi tán wà lórí bẹ́ẹ̀dì tí wọ́n ronú bí ọ̀la àwọn ṣe máa rí àwọn kan push drug lóhùn? How do you expect that drug dealer to be poor?
Paparano, me,
Do
I
you know
don't
how many
even like
musicians we have out
I
there that
don't like
doesn't have
going into
somebody
that.
to push
No
them?
be all drug dealer get money. This kind drug with them, this one they do, this one no carry and travel out now. Abi this one they go they give the which shey this one they push and travel out ni. And the person wey talk am, you know the reason why he talk am. Ọjọ́ rẹ̀ wọ́n síra wọn lẹ́sìn.
I just like us to be fair at most times when we talk. When we see things, let us say it like if that thing is being said to us.
Paparano, oh, they play Kini
You
Malo
see,
now.
Papayano, hold
We are
on.
To be
spending
show
time on this.
launching now, I play Ola Lotun Lako's
Now
problem.
one
Show la
hour, how long ago?
show
Àwọn
launching, I
because
play Lotun Lako's
àwọn
problem.
because dẹ̀ dùn bẹ́ẹ̀, àwọn because dùn bẹ́ẹ̀, ó dùn bàbá, àwọn because dùn bẹ́ẹ̀. Tí
All right, let's
bàbá
go. Let's
bàbá
play.
bàbá ti lísìn sí ẹ dáadáa, bàbá ti lísìn sí ẹ.
ó yẹ kí lè jẹ strength pé ìwọ tó máa fẹ́ gbajúmọ̀ ó yẹ kó ní sùúrù so àwọn kankan tó jẹ́ kókó nìyẹn so gbogbo icloud kan náà jọ ń lò kò sí mẹ́sẹ̀ tó wọ orí fóònù Mohbad tí ò ní sí lórí fóònù ẹ̀ àwọn kan tó máa ń díjà jù ni wípé ó ṣe àgbèrè àrí mẹ́sẹ̀jì kan mẹ́sẹ̀jì torí yẹn àwọn ò lè.
You see, this that I'm about to say right now, that Wumi and Mohbad share the same iCloud. For him to be saying this right now is assuring, is saying that indeed this exists. If there's anything like that exists, but Mohbad can subpoena Wumi to tender that iCloud. But these are areas of investigation. They can write to the court, to the magistrate
Papayano,
court of
no be
Ikorodu.
here.
Please wait. To the magistrate court of Ikorodu. Baba can say that he knows that his own son is good in taking record. That they want Wumi to submit the iCloud that she boasts. That she,
Exactly. That is
she
what
will submit it.
that is even
There's
what
no
the
to hide,
legal
she will
team
submit it.
supposed to be pushing for
Ah,
now. The
let's
legal
continue.
team
We'll
should
get
be
there.
pushing
Baba
for
Let's
don
that.
continue.
lis ten to I don lis ten to you, you just dey lis ten dey go.
Baba don't listen to me through.
ìgbà o ara àwọn ò gbé o wọn ò ní gbà o so.
ṣé ọmọ yín sọ nǹkan kan fún yín confidence pẹ̀lú bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe sọ pé close nígbà yẹn
Yeah.
nípa.
Yes, èyí tó sọ fún mi tó yẹ pé ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ wọn kàn gbọ́ náà ni wọn gbà ó ní ìyàwó òun ó fi oògùn sí inú indomie ó sè é fóun òun jẹ ó dẹ̀ lọ sí yàrá kejì ó dẹ̀ lọ dókó ń bẹ̀.
So they asked Mubad that you're very close to your daughter-in-law. Sorry, you're very close to your son, Mubad. Are there some confidential things Mubad had told you that you want to disclose? And Mubad said that one of the things is that Mubad told him that Wumi, when they were in the Malians, Wumi prepared food and put something in it. Wumi go sleep with another man in the next room. Now, when we look at this, let's look at this. How do you know that it was somebody who put something in your food? Were you told or you saw it? You have an evidence. You see, all of these things we will just say that okay, we have heard. Okay, but they are questionable.
Sorry to say, gẹ́gẹ́ bí
ta
àgbàlagbà,
ni ó fi oògùn irú oògùn o.
oògùn oorun
Because if me, I don't even want to believe Mohbad told his father this. Because I don't want to blame Mohbad. How can you tell your father that daddy, my wife put something in my food and went to have sex in the other room? Are you forced to be with such woman? I want to believe Baba hear this from my see. I don't want to think that Mohbad himself told Baba Mohbad this. I mean, both him that Mohbad told, both Mohbad who told him, they are not serious, both of them now. They are both not serious. I will know that my own wife that me I take in my own house, Abi Perkins, òun gbé pẹ̀lú obìnrin yẹn fi nǹkan sóúnjẹ tí wàá sùn para ẹ̀ á lọ dóko ní yàrá kejì. Then at the end of the day, o wá find out pẹ̀lú òótọ́ pé ó ṣerú nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. O ní take action ni, wàá kàn lọ sọ fún o tún wá sọ fún dáàdì ẹ̀, ìwọ take action, dáàdì ẹ̀ ò take action.
ọbẹ̀ pa mí nìyẹn.
There are many things happening with this family tó yẹ pé akọ̀ máa sọ pé kákọ̀ gbọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni kákọ̀ let them have.
I say this family, they be mad people.
Both Baba o. If anybody listen to this interview right now, know that the man
They
is
just
stupid.
they
Okay,
disturb Nigerians.
the man is just stupid.
The
Everybody listen
family,
to
they are
this.
crazy family.
This is what you are calling good interview. Maybe I will say something good.
The Baba no say in Mohbad tell am this kind thing,
kan náà
but
ni
he still go marry that kind girl.
àwọn olórin tí ń gbé lọ́dọ̀ Normally wọ́n lọ bíi mẹ́ta. So òun bọ́ sí nígbà tó ti fi oògùn sínú indomie fún ọkọ ẹ̀, ó bọ́ sí yàrá kejì ló bá lọ ṣe tòtòmẹ́lẹ́tò ń bẹ ológun òkè Kilimanjaro.
ṣé Mohbad ló sọ.
Toto Melento. Baba, o máa ní different love language o. Àwọn tó ti
Can you hear Baba?
àlọ́ àwọn ìdìbò yẹn rí. Toto Melento. Baba ní Toto Melento ẹ jọ̀ọ́.
ẹ má pa wá náà.
Ṣàlàyé. Ẹ máa ṣàlàyé ibi tẹ́ ti Toto Melento yẹn.
Kilimanjaro still there inside now.
Let me tell those of you who are Wunmi fans, right? You can't sue Mohbad, no matter what he says, right? If Wunmi wanted to sue Mohbad, and in fact, I read one petition. They said that Baba Mohbad will, is it 10 billion or 1 billion? I just laughed. Now this one, there's this second one. Now how many billion you will sue for this one? For Wunmi to come out and accuse Baba that Baba killed Mohbad. This man can say anything. You can't sue him. It is 50-50 already. If you know that you wanted to sue him, why are you going to insult him too? Two people insulting each other. One man want to sue the other person. Under what grant? The man will say anything that he wants any day. There's nothing Wunmi will do. Nothing. You go anywhere, the man will still win you. As long as that evidence exists, you accusing him of killing Mohbad when he was not in the house. No, go find who kill Mohbad. They point everybody. This one ain't killer. That one ain't killer. No, go find who kill Mohbad.
Wunmi killer.
Toto Melento kọ gbogbo yín ilẹ̀ Mohbad ó ti ń bá yín lára.
bàbá wọn kí mi Toto Melento.
ó fọyín fún mi ọmọ mi gbogbo rẹ máa ń gbà báwo ló ṣe mọ̀ ìbéèrè yìí tí mo béèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ nìyẹn onídàájì ó ní girlfriend ẹ nìyẹn ló ká ìyàwó òun mọ́bẹ̀ ó dé accept ó náà sọ fún ọ̀rẹ́ òun Maizin yẹn náà wọ́n jọ wà lọ́dọ̀ Naira Marley ni ó náà ti sọ fẹ́ gbọ́n òun ó ṣe ṣàkọ́bí mi ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn touch mi.
I don't even believe in this thing. I don't want to believe in this thing. Mohbad telling his elder sister that Wunmi went to F another man, and also telling his father, come on, I don't know, this is dirty. Let's just see. Move on.
Tún ṣọmọ yìí ó dà pé ó ti ní ọwọ́ kan
ó ti yá wọn gbà yẹn.
ìbímọ ń gbà yẹn so àwọn ìrìnàjò tí a rí sí.
Ṣebí you see àwọn group Toto Melento yìí, what do Toto Melento group know how to do? Àwọn critical Toto Melento.
wọ́n rìn nínú ayé
Now, ìgbésẹ̀ wo lẹ wá gbé ńgbà tó sọ̀rọ̀ nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀?
Ẹ ṣe
Gẹ́gẹ́ bí
bàbá. Ẹ ṣe gan. Ní àkókò yẹn, mo lọ, mo wá sọ pé lẹ́ẹ̀ni yìí o, màá gbé ọmọ ìdílé. Torí gẹ́gẹ́ bí àgbàlagbà, òye tí èmi rí ni pé ìyàwó mi ó bọ́ sí yàrá kejì, mo dẹ̀ mọ̀.
tó bá jẹ́ òótọ́ ni.
Oh God, kó bá jẹ́ òótọ́, kò yẹ kó accept. Wọ́n á rí i pé nǹkan kan ṣe ọmọ yìí. Lẹ́ẹ̀ni, mo sọ fún Naira Marley, mo mú ẹ lọ bí.
Kí Naira Marley sọ? Ṣé Naira Marley gbọ́ sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn?
Mi ò fi tarata sọ pé ó gbọ́ sí torí pé mi ò narrate bẹ́ẹ̀ fún.
Okay.
Mo mú ọmọ yìí lọ lẹ́nìí, mo fẹ́ lọ take care ọmọ yìí. Ìyàwó ẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí gbáwájú ló ń gbẹ̀yìn. Ẹ má yẹ kán mu lọ as a star ó lọ ń bá Naira Marley. Naira Marley dẹ̀ sọ pé jẹ́ kí bàbá ẹ̀ máa mú lọ, ó fẹ́ tọ́jú ẹ̀ ni. But suddenly, nígbà tí máa dé Third Bridge, níbi tí mo ti mú ọmọ yẹn lọ, bí ìyá Mohbad ṣe yarí mọ́ mi lọ́wọ́ nìyí pé
ìṣẹ́jọ́ wa ní mọ́tò.
Àjọ wa ní mọ́tò ni. Ẹ lè mọ́mọ́.
But Papa, wasn't it the NDLA situation that made Baba take Mohbad? I'm confused now.
Listen, all right. So Baba Mohbad said that when he heard about putting drugs in Mohbad's food and having to F in the other room, he said immediately he swung into action like a father. And in fact, he even briefly informed Naira Marley about what he heard, but not in full detail. And as a result, acted on that. That even if it were to be him, like he wouldn't accept that. So he acted swiftly. He took Mohbad away from Wunmi that I'm gonna go look after my son. Okay, I'm gonna go find out what's wrong with him. And so they were going on their way on top Milan Bridge. That is Mohbad's mother also was there. I wonder. Mohbad's mother was there. They were in the same car with Mohbad driving him back. So on that bridge there was a dispute, a disagreement that the Mohbad mother brought up. The same top Milan Bridge we are talking about again. That the baby was about to be thrown away. What is there with this top Milan?
Kò lè súnlé olórogún. Ẹ jẹ́ mi pé orogún ló sanwó school ẹ̀. Torí tí bá èmi àti lọ mídé pa, wọ́n mi bá mi fún Mohbad ní kan bá orogún ló fún lówó, ṣùgbọ́n nígbà tó jẹ́ èèyàn tán, ìyá Mohbad ò jẹ́ kó padà sínú ilé mi láti pé kí n lè ṣe ìtọ́jú ẹ̀ fún. Ó gbé lọ sí ọ̀dọ̀ ẹ̀. Ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn brings a lot of things. Tó yẹ pé at the end, mi ò mọ ẹni tó fún ìyàwó ẹ̀ ní àdírẹ́sì ibẹ̀ yẹn. Wọ́n tún wá ń tìkì pé torí pé wọn ò jẹ́ kí èmi gbé.
What am I hearing right now? It's like Mohbad's father is saying that Mohbad mother took Mohbad to his own home to take care of Mohbad.
Correct.
After Mohbad has become a celebrity.
Baba wanted
This
to
woman
take
too,
Mohbad.
in one way or the other, this woman will believe she has done something for Mohbad, and then she need to, right? I'm talking about when Mohbad was with woman. After Mohbad has become famous, this is what we're talking
Baba was trying to say. Yeah. Baba,
Bí wá sọ́dọ̀ mi yẹn, èmi ni mo sẹ́ndì ìyàwó wá. Because èmi àti
Baba
ìyàwó
was
close. Ìyá Mohbad àti ìyàwó ni wọ́n agree.
Baba was what? Are you speaking? Let me know.
hear me. I said Baba was trying to say, yeah. Baba was trying to say he wanted to take Mohbad to his own place to go look after Mohbad. But Mohbad's mom disagreed that you cannot take my child to a polygamous home where you have another wife. So Baba got angry. Baba got out of the car and Mohbad took Mohbad. Then after a while, Baba found out that
a baby?
Wunmi has gone to where they put Mohbad.
But was Mohbad a baby? I don't understand.
They've turned him to baby now. He don't chop a for. He don't turn baby. He don't chop a for.
I dey talk say na juju, na no hear.
So gbogbo àwọn kinní wọ̀nyẹn àìní ìṣọ̀kan yẹn ó fa ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀. Ọmọ mi èmi lọ náà fìràn ọmọ yìí wọ̀n. Mo dẹ̀ ní mo fẹ́ gbé ọmọ yìí lọ sílé ṣùgbọ́n èdè tó pè ń jọ yẹn pé ọmọ òun ò lọlé orogún o. Orogún ò gbọdọ̀ fọwọ́ kọ ọmọ òun o. Èmi kò wá sọ pé tí nǹkan bá lọ ṣẹlẹ̀
So it means Mohbad father was marrying 2 wives, right? Okay, no. Was marrying another
He
woman.
has
So
another wife.
another woman, yes. So Mohbad mother didn't want like, but that was the same Orogun that trained Mohbad now. One Mohbad will tell you, "Ṣebí Orogun náà ló tọ́ dàgbà. Ṣebí ìyàwó, ṣe mo ṣàfẹ́ ìyàwó mi ìgbà tó sí. Èwo ni bẹ́ẹ̀ kò lọ sí ilé Orogun ibi tó ti dàgbà kọ́ nìyẹn. Àbí kí ló ń sọ?
But
Is that not
that is
correct?
what Baba
Stepmother
Mohbad.
no care.
But that is what Baba
Stepmother no
Mohbad was
care.
telling Iya Mohbad now. That's what Baba Mohbad was telling Iya Mohbad now, that Ile Olorogun ló tọ́ dàgbà now. But he just said he accepted because he doesn't want trouble.
For 7 years. What if Mohbad lẹ o? Adura was 2.5 years then, where Ìbùkún was 10 years. So tí mo dẹ̀ ti ń pọ́n wọn káàkiri, ìgbà tó déyàn ló wá di pé ń gba wájú gbẹ̀yìn. Mi ò la fẹ́ kà. So gbogbo ìgbìyànjú mi, ṣùgbọ́n nínú ìsọ̀rọ̀ sọmọ máa ń sọ pé daddy very soon, daddy mo wà okay, màá tún lọ lé. Mo ní mo wà okay, daddy mo tó ń ṣe títí ọlọ́jọ́ fi dé.
I swear, I'm pitying these guys, even Adora right now. I'm seeing the same pattern in Adora. Okay. Adora is too quiet, and it's not good for a child to be too quiet like that. It's not good. You would not know when they want to do. You see?
You don't go mistakenly chop a four. They don't put her inside a four.
Corner or a focal. Look at Adura now. And they say,
quiet. For me to be
character one thing were too calm, I
it's
think
from
they
the
need
bottom.
they need good people around them. They are too calm.
It's not nice.
They are too calm. You cannot know when they want to do anything that may even affect them.
Now, ọjọ́ tí ẹ sọ pé ẹ gba call lórí Third Mainland Bridge. Ìbọ̀lẹ̀ parí ẹ̀ sí iṣẹ́ padà sí Island.
Not that pé mo gba call. Èmi àti ìyá Mohbad àjọ wà nínú mọ́tò ni. Nígbà tí wọ́n insist, mo ní láti bọ́lẹ̀ ní ọ̀nà pé wọ́n sọ ti sọ pé kò lọ sí ọ̀dọ̀.
Mọ́tò ta lẹ gbé yàn ẹ̀.
Ẹ ṣe a gbé Uber ni. No, mọ́tò ẹ̀ ni.
Mọ́tò Mohbad.
Mọ́tò Mohbad ni.
Ta ló drive?
My sin ló drive. Ìjọ yẹn. My sin ló drive.
So wá jẹ́ yín márùn-ún mọ́tò.
Wá jẹ́ bí a márùn-ún mọ́tò. So my sin AY ló drive. My sin wà ń bẹ̀ because ó dúró tì as aṣojú fún ọ̀gá ẹ̀ Naira Marley. So dájọ́ wà ń bẹ̀. So being a Jewish.
Are you sure it's not my sin who told Baba this? Anyway.
Joshua insist pé ọmọ yẹn ò ní tẹ̀lé mi lọ́lé. So ó bu ìrẹ̀wẹ̀sì sí mi lọ́kàn pé ọmọ tí mo tọ́ ní àkókò yìí ni wọ́n sọ pé kò lè tẹ̀lé mi lọ́lé ilé Olórogún.
Ó dùn yín gan jọ yẹn.
Ó dùn mí gan jẹ́ pé bẹ̀tì ó jẹ́ ọmọ tí mo nífẹ̀ẹ́.
But I don't understand how many strength does Mohbad mother have that she'll be making such strong decision there that Mohbad will not go home with the father.
Papariano na woman you dey talk, woman with their wahala. Nothing is too much.
Àlàáfíà ẹ̀jẹ̀ mi lógún bá ń ti rí social wa okay daddy very soon.
Ó mì bẹ́ẹ̀ yín àti ẹ̀ bóyá lọ́kàn yín lẹ close bóyá ẹ̀ close.
Èmi ò pẹ̀lú ọmọ yẹn o are close. Ìdí tí mo sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni pé àwọn nǹkan tó bá ń ṣe.
If you are closer to Mohbad and Mohbad was alright, why is Mohbad not choosing you for the mother? I don't understand. If you are closer to Mohbad, you and Mohbad mother are fighting on Mohbad, fighting on who to take him.
Paparaino.
The call of a mother. The call of a
Pay attention. Paparaino, pay attention to the interviewer. Then compare this interviewer to Chudi and the TVC people that interviewed me.
Let's move on.
Tó bá ti rí mi báyìí, á pass message yìí sí mi. Daddy.
I left my billion-dollar empire to cook and clean for my in-laws so that I could prove my worth to the love of my life.
Shut up.
Kan báyìí ni mo ti ṣe. Kan báyìí ló kù. Ó ti mọ ohun tí mo fẹ́ gẹ́gẹ́ bí bàbá òun. Pé ìtẹ̀síwájú ẹ̀ ló jẹ mí lógún pé at least ó ti ń ṣiṣẹ́, ó ti ń rówó, ó yẹ kó o dá nǹkan ṣe. Ó jẹ́ ohun tí mò ń bá wí fún lọ́pọ̀lọpọ̀. Jẹ́ pé tó bá ti rí mi báyìí, daddy, mo ti ṣe àwọn kinní yẹn o. Daddy, mo ti ṣe àwọn kinní yẹn o. So ó jẹ́ kí n mọ a lot of things nípa ohun tó ní. But most of properties ọwọ́ ìyá ìyàwó ẹ̀ ló wà.
Báwo ló ṣe rí bẹ́ẹ̀?
You are close to Mohbad, you have a house, and you see this way, ibi tó ọ̀rọ̀ ti ń dùn lélẹ́yìn. Mo like question tó ń bè lọ́wọ́ yẹn, why tó ṣe rí bẹ́ẹ̀? You are saying that you are close to Mohbad, and Mohbad is buying some things, is buying properties, and Mohbad is telling you, I've done this, I've done that. But you cannot mention more than land. Tell me other things that Mohbad own, that you know that Mohbad own. You only know land. And that land that you talk about, when Mohbad was alive, Mohbad did not listen to you when you talk about it. Mohbad didn't listen to you, and you said that you guys are close. Are you sure you guys are close?
Papariano.
Because and again, let's ask ourselves a question. How do you think Mohbad will be working and Wunmi will be keeping the money? What if Wunmi is really doing drug, hiding under Mohbad, because Mohbad is legal? She's illegal. That is why she's keeping all the property in her name.
No, Papariano. It's sham. There is a man that I know in this country. The man don't live here before, but he later came to where this country where I am. What happened? The man, he's the one that brought his wife from Nigeria. The wife have 6 flats in Nigeria. The man has no land. Do you think that one is normal something? The man said he was dating this lady right from Nigeria. How he carried the woman to Europe, he did not know. This woman has 6 flats, but the man don't have.
That one I cannot tell. If I see the man, I saw you when you were asking our pastor a question, and the pastor said that maybe you kill Mohbad. You remember?
Yeah, are you manning Pastor Eddie? Pastor Eddie said, nah.
So I don't want to accuse you right now. Okay, like Pastor Eddie.
No, not man Eddie. Eddie the Christian.
So anyway, a lot of things happen.
So what?
If you investigate, right, when people tell their story, they always lie. They tell what favored them. If you really investigate deeply, you will see where the mistake is. If you hear from one person and you don't hear from the other person, believe me, you don't know where the truth is.
Papariano, let me tell you something. In this case, in this Wunmi people, when they saw, it's like they went to go and check the star of Mohbad. You understand? After checking the star of Mohbad, the family now took over Mohbad. You understand? And even the mother that is coming, that left her son for how many years, when she was not coming, I think, for me, I think Mama Mohbad still touched something, you understand, to collect Mohbad from the father. She did not just come with ordinary eye, you understand, because you that have left your son for how many years, and you now saw that your son is now a superstar.
Say, all this is just excuse. The fact that Mohbad is a son of a pastor. The only way, please wait. As long as Mohbad is the son of a pastor, the only way you can tell me that Wunmi used juju on him, and Mama Mohbad is using whatever on him and it's working, unless Baba is a fake pastor.
You know, say pastor, 9 devil fight pass. Because do you know why I said so? When God gave them that promise that they are going to give birth to Ilere Oluwa, that the mother should not abort it, or maybe she's pregnant, she should not do anything with that pregnancy, or she will soon get belle. Do you see how devil work in that marriage? When God,
the Bible,
can we continue listening to this?
Most pastors' children always enjoy the grace of their father. There's no way you will tell me that. But Mohbad is a fake pastor. That's how
it's not all. It's not all. The devil fight pastor's home. The devil fight pastor's home.
That's in Nigeria, not in the Bible. That's fake Nigerian pastor. Tell me any pastor in the Bible that their children
not the sea road. Now fake pastor, forget.
Mention one for Bible. Now Nigerian pastor now they tell me so. Mention Bible, don't pastor. Who will see which one? Trouble they are picking. That's the trouble Abraham picking. I mean, that's the trouble.
Kara, please, let's continue listening to this thing. We have a lot of people.
All right. Àwọn questions tí màá tún béèrè sí ẹ bá mi ṣọkàn kiri gẹ́gẹ́ bí akọni gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọkùnrin mi ní fẹ́ kó kẹ́ bara jẹ́ o but a gbọ́dọ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ straight kó dẹ̀ lè yé àwọn tó ń gbọ́ kó dẹ̀ lè yé èmi kan tí mò ń béèrè question.
báwo ni Mohbad ṣe kú ṣé ẹ mọ̀ ń pa kú Mohbad ni.
Mi ò mọ nǹkan kan nípa ikú Mohbad. Ó kù ọjọ́ mẹ́ta tó máa kú. Ìyá yìí pè mí pé káwá kó ṣíà tó ń lò ó ṣe ń ṣíà ẹ̀. Mo dé lọ bá ìyá ẹ̀ kó kúrò mi. Ibi ilé
ta
tó
ló fẹ́ lo chair ẹ̀.
ìyá ẹ̀ ló fẹ́ lò. Ìyá Mohbad ló fẹ́ lò. Ìjọ́ tí mo lọ kó ṣíà ẹ̀ níjọ́ kejì tí mo wọlé yẹn. Ẹ̀ẹ̀kan náà mo wọnú new house wọ́n gbé. Now wọ́n kó ṣíà lọ. Nígbà tó máa di Saturday mo kó ṣíà. Nígbà tó di Tuesday ni wọ́n pè mí wípé ara ọmọ mi ò yá o, ó wà lọ́sibítù, ó jẹ́ ìyá Mohbad nù. Ó dẹ̀ pè mí jẹ́ ká pàdé bus stop lèmi dúró sí. Kí tó dé bus stop ó ti mú ìyá Túndé, wọn àti ìyá Túndé dẹ̀ pé ṣé bí wọ́n ló ní kí n dúró sí bus stop, wọ́n dẹ̀ kọjá lọ lára mi. Now mo wá ń tẹ̀lé ọ̀kadà tó gbé wọn pẹ̀lú mọ́tò mi. Nígbà tí màá fi dé etí odò àwọn ti cross torí ọ̀kadà ọ̀nà yẹn ò smooth, ọ̀kadà move ju mọ́tò lọ.
Can you guys be tapping the
So,
screen? Please be tapping the screen.
ó kù èèyàn kan tí bó ti máa fi kọ́
wá sí
Àjà. So ó kù èèyàn kan ní ọjọ́ yẹn. Èèyàn kan yẹn ni mo fi lè meet up torí àwọn ti wà lórí omi. Ó yẹ kán ti move. Ibi tí mo ti gba jacket tí mo fẹ́ wọ orí omi, mo kò gbọ́ ìgbé ọmọ mi ni Ìbùkún ìyẹn wà ní Ogun State. Hello daddy, wọ́n ní àbúrò ń kú o. Wọ́n ń wá àwọn tó wà lórí omi. Ṣùgbọ́n ohun tí wọ́n receive ni pé ara ẹ̀ ti ń balẹ̀ o, wọ́n ti ń gba treatment lọ́wọ́ àwa náà ti ń bọ̀. Wọn ò mọ̀ pé mi wà pẹ̀lú ìyá Mohbad. Àwọn méjì ẹ̀ ló ń gbé kọ́. Bẹ́ẹ̀ gbogbo tí wọ́n sọ lèmi gbọ́. Èmi ti gbọ́ kí.
It's so easy nowadays to make money. People have completely replaced 9 to 5s with just their phone or their computer. I've been
Kí n tó gorí omi, distance yẹn gùn gan. So gbàgbàkọ̀ join gbogbo tó wá sọ yẹn. Ẹ máa bọ̀ ní Ọ̀ṣọ́pá London. Ẹ bá ti dé Ọ̀ṣọ́pá London, ibẹ̀ ni hospital wà. Ó ti ń response sí treatment. Mo ń gbọ́ gbogbo yẹn. Nígbà tó dẹ̀ dé bus stop, a ti wà ní bus stop o, ìyá Mohbad náà ló gbà. A ti wà ní bus stop, ẹ padà sílé. Bá gba fóònù lọ́wọ́ ìyá Mohbad. Pẹ̀lú nǹkan tí mo ti gbọ́ tẹ́lẹ̀ pé mọ́mì ẹ̀pọ̀ mi ti kú. Torí mo pe ẹnìyẹn pé mo lẹ́ni ẹ̀wà ó ti response treatment ẹ padà sílé ẹ ti wà ń bus stop kó wá mú wa káàdì lè rí ibi tó ti ń treat ẹ̀ but wọ́n sọ pé àṣẹ ẹ padà sílé ìgbà tí máa padà ní fóònù yẹn ìmọ̀ sọ fún ìyá Mohbad pé ọmọ yìí ti kú. Ní bus stop ń bẹ̀ yẹn ó dì mọ́ mi ó fẹ́ abẹ́lẹ̀ já sí kọ́tà. So kò jẹ́ kí èmi lè fún abẹ́yà ó gbọ́ tẹ́lẹ̀ because bẹ́ẹ̀ ló ti kọ́kọ́ bàràjẹ́ abágbéra òdìlé ọ̀tọ̀ máa fi délé lálẹ́ around 7 ni mo confirm pé ó kú yẹn.
táìmù wọlé wa lórí boat.
Lórí boat yẹn a ti ń bọ̀ láti nǹkan bíi 4:30 sí 5. Ó dàbí pé last week náà nìyẹn tó bá ti di.
Okay. Mohbad father, he claimed that I think there's a little bit of a mistake here. There's a little bit of a mistake here, and I think he's the one who can provide this clarity. You know, when I have a different way of listening. There is no way Mohbad mother will call you after 4 p.m. as you claim. Okay. Now, how many hours did it take you guys from that Ikorodu to the boat? Yeah, to the boat where you guys boarded from Ikorodu to Aja. So I want to know. I don't think it can take 3 hours, right? So it should be around that. If Mohbad mother called after 4 p.m., right? So maybe 4:30, 4:20, that was when Blessing called. Well, Mohbad is saying that he heard that Mohbad died 7 p.m. I think that's a slip of tongue. Okay, 7 p.m. was when the was Sapa London.
No, wait. He said he confirmed his death around 7.
And that is wrong. He confirmed his death from Blessing. Blessing is the only person who told Baba about
maybe
Mohbad.
when he later find it, when he later saw it himself.
No. Baba got to that house 10 p.m. in the night, right?
I know. Okay. I know.
He got to Mohbad house 10 p.m. in the night. He got to Osaka, London, because I've heard him before. Osaka, London, 7 p.m. So I think this one is a slip of tongue, which he will correct later. It was 4:30 p.m. that Mohbad mother called, and after Ibukun called. Not Ibukun did not call 3 hours ago, because according to Baba Mohbad, Ibukun called before he entered the boat. There was only one person left for the boat to full, and he was the only one person that was left. I mean, and then he entered, and then Ibukun called. I mean, in that process. So there is no way Ibukun called 7 p.m. That's a mistake from him. Let's move on from there.
6 wọn ò gbé bẹ́ẹ̀ mọ́ so time yẹn ni mo ti gbọ́ yẹn so nígbà tá a máa fẹ́ padà sí ibi tí Mohbad ń gbé.
I missed something there. Let me take it back. 1932.
Parano, quickly here. The question you're asking, right? Pekin lives in Ikorodu. He should know the last time boat takes off from that place.
Okay.
So that
Becky,
way you now
respect is on it. From where Baba live to Ibute, to the beach side where they take boat, it's like how many minutes? With car.
If
With car.
it is Ebute, Baba went. Baba will still use about, like, if his bike, Baba take from Ijede here, Okele to here to there, Baba will use like 30 minutes to get there. But if his car, if his bus, it will be about 1 hour.
Okay. So there's no way it's 7 p.m. If Mohbad called him after 4 p.m., so after 5 p.m., he will be there.
They will reach Ebute, and he will take boat from Ebute.
So now, between Ebute to Osaka, London, how many hours in the boat?
Me, I don't know.
Okay. All right.
Wait, one more question, I beg. What time is the last boat that goes to the island? What time is it?
I think it's around
Perkins.
I think it's around 6. So
okay, so there's still time. There's still time.
I think it's around 6.
There's still time.
Someone said 20 minutes.
Don't mind them. Let them come up. Don't mind conversation. Let's continue.
So kò jẹ́ kí èmi lè fúnra bóyá ó gbọ́ tẹ́lẹ̀ because bẹ́ẹ̀ ló ti kọ́kọ́ bàràjẹ́ abágbéra òjìlé bàtà máa fi délé lálẹ́ around 7 ni mo confam pé ó kú yẹn.
Táìmù ọ̀lẹ́ wà lórí boat.
Lórí boat yẹn a ti ń bọ̀ láti nǹkan bíi 4:35 ó dà pé last week náà nìyẹn tó bá ti di 6 wọn ò gbé bẹ́ẹ̀ mọ́ so time yẹn ni mo ti gbọ́ yẹn so nígbà tá a máa fẹ́ padà sí ibi tí Mohbad ń gbé ó ti bọ́ sí tòtẹ́ẹ̀ mo ti bá ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ èrò nínú ilé mo ti bá ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ mo bá lọ́ọ̀yà mo bá Snatan mo bá Anya.
Sorry, there's something we are missing here.
Paparano, please, can I go to something? My she was Westwood Place today. You know, Papa Mohbad said he met 100 people in the house. My she also said the same thing today. He said he was at Mohbad's house that day. He said a lot of people there. There were so much, but he did not enter. He was inside the car.
Just leave my seat first. My seat is trying to be relevant. Just leave my seat first, please. I don't want that shit, that game. Put that my seat somewhere first. We don't make my seat sit down. What does it mean?
If there were 100 people
in the house,
and no one was taking pictures or making videos, I don't even understand that.
My sister, very dark man went to meet and ask him of his evidence, whatever. Yeah. And then that matter did not even go well.
Papa, this question you ask now, Baba answered it here. Baba said they said nobody should hold their phone. Just continue listening to this thing. Baba said that nobody was allowed.
Listen. Okay. Guys, please, let's listen.
Ní bus stop ń bẹ̀yẹn, ó dì mọ́ mi fẹ́ abẹ́lẹ̀ jà sí kọ́tà. So kò jẹ́ kí èmi lè fúnra bóyá ó gbọ́ tẹ́lẹ̀ because bẹ́ẹ̀ ló ti kọ́kọ́ bàràjẹ́ abágbéra òjìlé bàtà máa fi délé lálẹ́ around 7 ni mo confam pé ó kú yẹn.
Táìmù ọ̀lẹ́ wà lórí boat.
Lórí boat yẹn a ti ń bọ̀ láti nǹkan bíi 4:35 ó dà pé last week náà nìyẹn tó bá ti di 6
You see, and it was correct that it was a last trip. And he said they were coming from 4:30 to 5 p.m. All right. So, and he was correct again. From 4:30 to 5 p.m., they were already in their departure between Ikorodu there to Ajah. Now, according to him, he claimed that it was in Ikorodu there before they departed that Blessing called him. Now he's claiming that it was in Ajah there that he heard that Mohbad died. I don't know who told him then.
Hold on, Paparano. He said on the boat, Blessing called him. On the boat.
No. Before he entered the boat, please.
No. He
So,
was on the boat, Papayano.
Let me take it back.
He said
But
he's
wait.
already
Let me take
listening
it
to
back.
calls.
Let me take it back there.
Mi ò mọ nǹkan kan nípa ikú Mohbad. Ó kù ọjọ́ mẹ́ta tó máa kú. Ìyá ẹ̀ pè mí pé káwá kó ṣíà tó ń lò ó ṣe ń ṣíà ẹ̀. Mo dé lọ bá ìyá ẹ̀ kó kúrò mi. Ibi ilé tó
fẹ́ lo chair yẹn?
ìyá ẹ̀ ló fẹ́ lù. Ìyá Mohbad ló fẹ́ lù. Ìjọ́ tí mo lọ kó ṣíà ẹ̀ níjọ́ kejì tí mo wọlé yẹn. Ẹ̀ẹ̀kan náà mo wọnú ní àsì wọ́n gbé. Now, wọ́n kó ṣíà lọ. Nígbà tó máa di Saturday mo kó ṣíà. Nígbà tó di
New house ni wọ́n gbé. Okay. The new house ní Pine Royal Pine.
Tuesday ni wọ́n pè mí wípé ara ọmọ mi ò yá o, ó wà lọ́sípítù, ó jẹ́ ìyá Mohbad nù. Ó dẹ̀ pè mí ṣé ká pàdé ní bus stop lèmi dúró sí. Kí n tó dé bus stop ó ti mú ìyá Túndé, wọn àti ìyá Túndé dẹ̀ gbé ṣé bí wọ́n ló ní kí n dúró sí bus stop, wọ́n dẹ̀ kọjá lọ lára mi. Now mo wá ń tẹ̀lé ọ̀kadà tó gbé wọn pẹ̀lú mọ́tò mi. Nígbà tí màá fi dé etí odò àwọn ti cross torí ọ̀kadà ọ̀nà yẹn ò smooth, ọ̀kadà move ju mọ́tò lọ. So wọ́n ti wà lórí boat. Ó kù èèyàn kan tí bóòtù yẹn máa fi kàn sí Ajah. So ó kù èèyàn kan ní ọjọ́ yẹn. Èèyàn kan yẹn ni mo fi lè meet up torí àwọn ti wà lórí omi. Ó yẹ kán ti move. Ibi tí mo ti gba jacket tí mo fẹ́ wọ orí omi, mo kàn gbọ́ ìpè ọmọ mi ni.
Did you hear that? Before he entered the boat. Are we clear? Can I continue?
He's on his way
we
to
are
enter.
clear.
That was clear.
Before he entered the boat, that was when the call came, right? All right. And that should be anything. That should be anything around 5 p.m., not more than 5 p.m. So that was the first time he heard that Mohbad has died, not 7 p.m. that I said. He was wrong when he said 7 p.m., unless it's a slip of tongue, which he has to correct later. Now let's move on.
Ìbùkún ìyẹn wà ní Ogun State. Hello daddy, wọ́n ní àbúrò ń kú o. Wọ́n ń wá àwọn tó wà lórí omi. Ṣùgbọ́n tí wọ́n receive ni pé ara ẹ̀ ti ń balẹ̀ o, ó ti ń gba treatment lọ́wọ́. Àwa náà ti ń bọ̀ o. Wọn ò mọ̀ pé mi wà pẹ̀lú ìyá Mohbad. Àwọn méjì ẹ̀ náà ń gbé kọ̀. Bẹ́ẹ̀ gbogbo tí wọ́n sọ lèmi gbọ́. Èmi ti gbọ́ kí n tó gorí omi.
Èmi ti gbọ́ kí n tó gorí omi before I enter the boat.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ sì yẹn gùn gan. So gbàgbà kọjọ́ yìí, gbogbo tó wá sọ yẹn. Ẹ máa bọ̀ ní Ọ̀ṣọ́pá London, tẹ bá ti dé Ọ̀ṣọ́pá London, ibẹ̀ ni hospital wà. Ó ti ń response.
You cannot say you confirm anything 7 p.m. When you say you confirm, you must hear from somebody or see something. That is the wrong language. The first place that he confirmed that Mohbad has died is about 5 p.m. when Blessing called him. When they got to Osaka, London, 7 p.m., nobody confirmed anything for him. But what they said was that Mohbad is fine, Mohbad is good, that he should go back home. So how did he confirm? Did he see anything? No. How did he confirm? Confirm what? When he didn't say anything. At that time, you are still doubting. We should be doubting.
No. Wait, I'm lost now, Paparano. So his daughter has called him to tell him Omoyin ti kú.
Around 5 p.m. Around 5 p.m.
Yeah, hold on. So are you talking about confirmation at 7 or confirming at all? If somebody has called you at 5 o'clock to say your Omoyin ti kú, that person don't live with them. that person they call that person to tell that person, this person that there's not something they have fabricated. So that is
No, 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 no,
confirmation.
no, 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 please wait. When you
Yeah,
say
go on.
confirm something, okay, I was informed. Confirm is like informed. The first time he was informed that it come to his knowledge that Mohbad has died was 5 p.m. when Blessing called. Around 5 p.m. when Blessing called. If at all, you don't have to see it. Okay, confirm mean that that information was given to you. Okay, like now, how do you know that something has happened? It is either you see it, it is either you hear it. Now, the sniper, let me say, I was in America with you, okay, and I go to Nigeria, all right, and then I called you that I'm here in Nigeria, and they ask you, when did you confirm that Paparano was in Nigeria? It is when I call you and I tell that you will claim, right?
So now,
You,
okay, so
mm,
wait, so now, let's say I live
That's
abroad.
that's being
Let's say,
informed. Confirmation is what you see if
be
you're
informed,
present.
exactly,
so
exactly.
now,
Informed
hold on.
is
No, we
Confirm
can
and
understand the
inform is
context.
not the
I mean,
same.
we understand language context here. We can understand the context. I'm following the context.
So Paparano, now say it in
Mm.
Yoruba, the way because you're using English now. So the way
But
Blessing had told you.
you know, he
Mm-hmm.
used the word confirm. Baba used English here. That's why I'm forgiving his English. It's only but no confirm. He used English. He's supposed to say bo. That's the right word for him to use.
In
yeah.
Yoruba,
And that is
what's the Yoruba term for confirmation? If you want to say confirm in Yoruba, what do you
here,
use?
like here. Hard of here.
And son Yoruba confirmation in Yoruba, son Yoruba.
That is, you use what is closer to it. It depends. You know, Yoruba is not like English. English you can use. I mean, Yoruba, one word can be used for many other things. You understand? English confirm is more specific, but when you see in Yoruba, you have to either say I see, I hear. You have to mention what action. But confirm in English, can mean so many different things.
Àrídájú ni.
Oh
Ìgbà tí
yeah,
mo
Àrídájú.
kọ́kọ́
Peki.
gbọ́,
Jẹ́ ká lo àrídájú yẹn. Let's now use it as words now. Okay. But the blessing
àwọn
mark
àwọn
me. The blessing say
Keep
make.
in mind,
ọ̀rọ̀
Hold on.
guys. Keep in mind,
àkínlò àwọn
Baba.
ọ̀rọ̀.
Keep in mind, Baba is when you talk about English, Baba is not using what he's very intellectually, when in the English language. So keep that in mind. So he's using confirm, but he doesn't probably not aware that it means something totally different. So keep
Exactly.
that in
The
mind,
same
Yeah,
and
thing.
yeah.
let's not crucify him on a cross because I can
For me,
tell
let's
you,
use the word
Baba,
heard.
Baba, Baba's English is it's way out of whack. So,
Yeah,
anyways,
heard is the right word for me. I understand it's straight English. Confirm is like to confirm when. Yeah, fine. To confirm when either you have seen it or you have heard. Bóyá pé èèyàn ti rí nǹkan àbí pé bóyá ó ti gbọ́ nípa ẹ̀. Ó ti confirm pé àwọn ti wà ń bẹ̀. Mo ṣe confirm pé wọ́n ti débẹ̀ àbí bó ti délẹ̀. So it's normal thing. Let's move on.
The treatment mo ń gbọ́ ogun yẹn nígbà tó dẹ̀ dé bus stop a ti wà ní bus stop o yàmbá náà ló gbà.
Why I'm dragging this, I mean, he is wrong. Baba Mohbad is wrong to say that the first time he confirmed that Mohbad has died is 7 p.m. Whereas 5 p.m. he was called by Blessing and he was informed that Mohbad has died 5 p.m. That is the first confirmation. The second
but
confirmation,
that can't be
I can't
confirmation,
call it
Paparano.
confirmation.
That cannot
Hmm?
be a confirmation. If
Can
someone
never make
inform me
confirmation
about
informed.
something, that's not
Hmm.
confirmation. That's just me hearing. They could also hear from somebody, and the somebody that told the other person I'm not confirming is something that I can physically see, and I say, I reached there. This is what I saw. I confirmed it. But if someone informed me about something, does not mean it's confirmed. So the daughter calling to say, "Hey, Baba, your son may be dead," does not mean anything, because as she's
All
hearing
right,
that, or
wait.
someone
Now
told her that, Mohbad could have woken up again. Like,
let's
so
use the
you're
dictionary.
mixing
Okay?
English here, and this is all
Wait. Let's work
semantics.
with different. Let's
Anyways,
work with different. Let's work with dictionary semantics. Okay. So our dictionary semantics gives us this. Confirm as a verb is to establish the truth or correctness of something previously believed or suspected to be the case. So what? Let us try to put it straight. Maybe what the man was saying, okay, that when he confirmed that, oh, truly what Blessing said was correct, was
Yes.
when they used a proverb to talk to him. Because according to
E-
him, he said the proverb that was used to talk to him made him realize that, oh, truly something bad has happened. That is to say
exactly.
that the time when he heard at first that Mohbad has passed by Blessing,
He
he
didn't
didn't
believe it.
believe.
He didn't believe.
But now when you see the game, in Yoruba, Akinla
Thank,
Okubenye,
thank you.
understand,
Stephanie,
so because of the
Paparano.
games that they play as an elderly man, wọ́n fẹ́ là á fún mi. Pé nǹkan ti ṣe.
Paparano,
Mohbad ti kú.
Paparano, I disagree.
Exactly.
Paparano, I disagree.
I can now
All
tell
things.
myself, oh, okay. Ó dà
That's
pé
my
No, your mom is dead. Okay, somebody called me, and then and they told me that Papa, maybe come home. We need you home. Your mom is in the hospital. But somebody has called me and said, Papa, your mom is dead. All right. So me now on my way going. Then somebody now called me, Papa, I know you love your mom so much, but take heart, okay? Everything is all right. Everything is all right, okay? Just be fine with you. In fact, piano, you know what? Eat, relax. In fact, you don't have to come again, Paparano. Your mom is okay. Everything is all right. Please make sure you calm down, Paparano. Don't be stressed. My mind will be deducing. I will be forced to go see my mom that moment because I'm
exactly.
confirming what somebody
Oh,
have told me. Somebody have given me, let me say, a leading information or maybe a hint. A hint has been given to me already that this particular thing had occurred. So somebody now try to, when I'm not a baby, I'm not a child. Somebody try to speak to me in that direction. I will quickly click that, hey, everything is not all right. So that
so
was what happened to him. Baba
Pap,
clicked at 7 p.m. that, oh, Mohbad is dead. And that
Mohbad
was the
is
first
dead.
time. That was why he said that, Iko Olokpa. But you
Yes.
see, by
So to Baba, Paparano,
adjective,
sorry.
you see what that means, truly Mohbad would have died. Adjective.
Paparano, that's why Baba used that phrase because the word confirm is subjective to Baba. The first time he heard, one gbọ́, one gbà. The second time, it seems like it's starting to be like it's true. In Baba's mind, that word confirmed is what he now used. That's why he's saying, I can now. It seems
That's
like
correct. And that is correct. Yeah,
if one
that's
or two
correct.
people are telling me the same thing, at which point does my mind start to tell me, hold on, go Tony
You have to
Kiniyo.
put one plus
Now,
one
but
together to
if you're
confirm
talking,
something.
yeah, exactly. But now,
To
if you're
confirm
talking about
something, you have to put
physical
one plus one.
confirmation, so now when Baba
That
got there
that's going back.
physically,
That it was what
No, please don't use
Baba
physically. Don't use physically.
speak that
You
said.
have to take an average of something to confirm, to
Going
be
back
sure that
to
I have an accuracy. You see? So he had heard before, and then he also heard Darusha speaking to him. Then he deduced that something has happened, even without seeing. He said that was the first place I confirmed that something has happened. Then let's move on from there. That makes sense.
Ẹ wà ń bus stop ẹ padà sílé bá gba fóònù lọ́wọ́ ìyá Mohbad. Pẹ̀lú nǹkan tí mo ti ń gbọ́ tẹ́lẹ̀ gbé mọ́mì ẹ̀pọ̀ mi ti kú. Torí mo gbẹ́ nìyẹn pé bólẹ́ ní àwà ó ti response treatment ẹ padà sílé ẹ ti wà ń bus stop kó wá mú wa ká lè rí bet wọ́n sọ pé àṣẹ ẹ padà sílé gbàtí mà.
So can you just pause for a minute? Right. If Baba himself contradicted himself. He first said he confirmed. Now I just heard him say, "Oda bi pe."
No. He has not got there. He's speaking. He has to get there. That's not. I took it back.
Oh.
Get there, yes.
Oh, okay. I thought it was after he said he confirmed that he now said, "Oda bi pe."
Let's listen. Let's hear.
Before ìmọ̀ sọ fún ìyá Mohbad pé ọmọ yìí ti kú. Ní bus stop ń bẹ̀ yẹn ó dì mọ́ mi afẹ́ lè já sí kọ́tà. So kò jẹ́ kí èmi lè fún abẹ́yà ó gbọ́ tẹ́lẹ̀ because bẹ́ẹ̀ ló ti kọ́kọ́ bàràjẹ́ abágbéra òjìlẹ̀ bàtà máa fi délé lálẹ́ around 7 ni mo confirm pé ó kú yẹn.
Time wọlé wa lórí bolt.
Lórí bolt yẹn a ti ń bọ̀ láti nǹkan bíi 4:30 sí 5. Ó dà pé last week náà nìyẹn tó bá ti di 6 wọn ò gbé bẹ́ẹ̀ mọ́ so time yẹn ni mo ti gbọ́ yẹn so gbàtà máa fẹ́ padà sí ibi tí mo bá di gbé ó ti bọ́ sí tó 10 ó ti bá ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ èrò nínú ilé ó ti bá ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ mo bá lọ́ọ̀yà mo bá snatan mo bá àyà mo bá àwọn kills wọn jọ ń jó bí lifestyle àwọn gbogbo àwọn ọmọ mo bá wọn níbẹ̀ kìtì máa ń dúró wọn ni wọn gbọ́dọ̀ wọlé kẹ mo ṣàfọ́sì pé ilẹ̀ kò torí pọ̀ ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ èrò ti pọ̀ mo wá gba kitchen wọlé torí the main entrance náà ẹnìkan náà wà ń bẹ̀ wọ́n ṣà ń kọ́ṣọ́ àwọn èèyàn pé kọ́ máa mú fóònù kọ́ máa yọ fóònù wọn gbọ́dọ̀ rìkọ́dù nígbà máa gba kitchen wọlé kitchen ti máa gbà wọlé báyìí step ìmúbá gòkè.
What? Okay, I understand that there were some cautions that nobody should record, nobody should use their phone. I understand because it's a celebrity, so I think there should be some kind of protection. There should be some kind of caution. I got.
My question, the paparaino.
Hold on.
Even many celebrities alive. There are so many celebrities alive. Sometimes
Paparano, if you are investigating this,
I want to ask a question.
Paparano, let me ask a question. If you are investigating this case, would you say the reason that if you are a detective, would you say that the reason that they say they should not take any or bring out any phone is because it's a celebrity, or would you also?
I would say. No, though I will investigate it, but I will know for fact that most celebrities don't like being recorded casually. They don't like it.
Papariano.
Papariano,
let us agree.
Let me speak.
I totally disagree with you on that.
Papariano, wait. So would you then give Baba, would you call Baba a slack for not recording that video?
Thank you.
Maybe they did not let him have the phone. Would you cut him a slack?
No. The thing is this, right? I will only cut him a slack if he complained that he was about to record and he was stopped from recording. But if he never got into his mind to record what he saw there that day, I won't cut him a slack.
You're not listening. Paparano, you're not listening. One second, brother. Baba said they didn't even almost let him in. What are you people talking about?
You're not getting my point. All things, okay? They are not letting other people record. Wait, they are not letting other people record. Is different from they are not letting him record. Did he attempt to record and anybody stopped him?
Papariano, wait. Papariano, let's get something straight now. Hold on, let's get it. When Papa got there, did they even recognize him as Baba of Mohbad? That's the first thing first.
He had to force himself in.
No.
What are we talking about?
No. It's very simple now. Very simple. Very simple. Don't rush. Then when he finally got in and he got up, Were there people upstairs too where he saw blood?
Let me answer that. All right, let me answer that. Now, so if you have been intimidated from outside, that phones are not allowed, right? Don't forget, these people don't even know him as Baba Mohbad. So maybe he managed to get in. He went upstairs. So you expect him to now bring out phone and want to record when they've intimidated him outside.
That's not an
No,
excuse.
that
No,
in,
Up there,
you
right?
get,
in as much
that's to
that
you, but that's to you
Wait,
though.
More people were
Papariano,
downstairs. People were not
as
upstairs.
as
Only
they
people were
felt
Papariano,
safe.
upstairs.
They
There were
didn't
more.
Papariano,
No,
carry them out
you
of
don't
the
excuse
know
me,
that.
house.
You
excuse me,
don't
That's
know that.
Papariano,
they went to the hospital. They went to the
Papariano.
hospital
Oh
and they
yes,
couldn't
sir.
take
Go
a
on.
I
picture
hope
or
I hope
couldn't
you are
take
not
him
in any way
video. They were
suggesting
still
that
coercing him at that point.
Baba
We should
Mohbad,
ask ourselves a
who
question.
has
We
just
should
been
ask
invited
ourselves a
to come and
question.
witness to see the death of to see the corpse of his son, will now take a
He
camera
needs
and record
he
it.
needs to take a camera and start to record. Yeah, yeah, that's what
I
he's
hope you're not
suggesting.
suggesting
See what
that.
I'm saying. See what I'm saying. See what I'm saying. Here. What I'm saying. What I'm saying is. What I'm saying is this, right? What I'm saying is that it is advisable. It is advisable for any elderly person to suspect a crime
In
when
Yoruba
it's
land, you are
no,
not
no, no,
even
please wait, please
supposed to
wait.
see
Please wait. Can you please wait? You see,
the corpse of your
please,
son.
finest. Most of us have traveled, please. Let's use our wisdom. Let's not just act emotional. If you want to also do things like Yoruba do things, all right, we'll not get anywhere.
Papariano, Baba Mohbad cannot bring camera and be recording the
No
corpse of
emotion,
his son.
no emotion, please, no
Paparado,
emotion.
I disagree with you.
I
The
disagree
reason,
with you.
the
Cannot
reason,
do
You don't
it.
disagree.
the
No
reason I
Just
would
emotion,
listen to
disagree with you
clarity.
is
no,
Just
because
listen to
you
you
clarity.
are
may
you
disagree,
are
but no
forgetting you are
emotion.
forgetting one thing. Can I
Paparano,
can I speak?
he
Relax,
suspected the
relax,
rooster.
relax,
Can
relax.
I
Calm
speak?
down.
He
The
We
reason
suspected
will
I
the
get there.
rooster.
I'm
disagree.
an Ekiti
Then he
man.
went
It
straight to
is
the
a
house.
taboo. It is a
We will
taboo.
find. We will don't just take it easy. We'll find it. We'll come
Sir,
to some agreement.
sir, forget
I'm not
about the
somebody who
taboo.
speaks without recognizing the situation. I recognize the situation because I was when I'm brought up here. Okay, there's nothing you want to tell me here that I don't know about. It's difficult. So what I'm saying here is this. Let's say Papayano, let's say finance. You walk into a building, okay? You were called. You lastly saw your son or your son's enemy on Saturday. And then you were called. You got there. And then you saw one part of the head. Your son's head was, your enemy's son's head was taken out of the body. The head was on one side, the body was on the other side. You got there. Then you asked what happened. They said it was fan that slashed his head on the body. All right. And then your action be like, okay, let's get an ambulance and let us go, let us take him to the morgue. You get to the police station with the situation, they said, yeah, it's fine now. There's a police station close to you. Go back there. Those ones have the logistics, they have the fuel. We cannot be driving from here down to where you guys are coming. 2 minutes, there's police station to your house there. 2-3 minutes. Go to that one so that they will address the situation. You did not do that. You went to Ikorodu. You got to Ikorodu that you want to put it in the morgue. And they said, they need that police report or medical report, which you refuse to go get. Then now, you are left with no option. Then you call a ballet, okay, that you have a son. You want to come bury. And you eventually bury that son, okay? So, do you think that there are some mistakes here? Look at the situation I gave him. Forget about what happened to Mohbad. In this situation, a crime was committed. The head was separated from the body. So, situation like this, finance, how do you address it?
You're giving. I'm sorry.
Let me tell you one thing. Hold on. Please let me respond to him. Let me respond to him.
Baba new to that area. Baba is new to that area.
Let me even tell you. In Baba Mohbad's instance.
That's a very extreme scenario you just gave.
If I want to speak to you, I gave you a scenario. Address my scenario. Then let's go to Mohbad case.
Let me give you a background to answering that question. In this instance, at the time everybody heard about Mohbad's case, nobody suspected any foul play in that house.
Don't teach me about Mohbad case. Answer my illustration first. Do you see anything wrong with that? Someone head is torn, is splitted from the body. and then the
Paparano,
father.
Paparano,
Don't speak. No,
let
no,
me.
no, 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 please wait. I'm talking to somebody. I will come to you, please. Finance, address the situation first, and then we can go to Mohbad. Because if you can't understand what a crime is, why should I talk to you? Okay. So now, a
But you have
person's
to be.
Your analogy is completely
Your analogy is completely flawed, and you don't want to see
different.
it. It's your
Your
analogy
analogy
is very
is
flawed.
against logic.
Papariano,
Come
your
on,
analogy
man,
is not
stop
flawed.
this,
Listen,
man.
listen.
Your analogy is
Let me
different,
come in.
completely
fine.
No,
different.
no, no.
Always
It's
Papa,
not.
you don't
It's
have
not.
time of
He
our
said,
place, be in the
take
comment section
out
and learn. Be in the comment
Mohbad's
section and
case.
see how
He
we
said,
and
take
see
out
how
Mohbad's
intelligent we
case.
resolve issues. Okay, you don't have brain to think. I want to talk to those who have brain to think. I'll think now. You on mute. Others please be muted. Okay, I will give you the same illustration again and see whether you have the education, whether you went through school, whether you understand what it is when a comprehension is given to somebody or an example is given to you. Then exercise is now given to you. I'm giving you my example first. I want to see whether you understand my example before I give you an exercise. Now, a man got into a house, and a man who lastly see the sun on Saturday, he got into the sun house, met over 100 people there. The head was splitted from the body, and the man asked what happened. They said the son was cleaning fan up, and it was the fan that split that head from the body. And then this man picked up the son. They were going on their way. Then they stopped in the police station. Police said, go back to the house. Go back to the police station that is close to that house. Here is far away. We don't have jurisdiction. Okay? You guys should go back there. You will get the report. Now, the man did not go back there. The man went straight to the morgue. He got to the morgue, trying to put the body in the morgue. Now, in the morgue, he was asked of police report, which he refused to go get. They also asked him of medical report. He doesn't have it. Okay? And eventually he was frustrated and he took that child for burial, and the child was buried. Do you see any mistake in this particular example? First, go on.
The, the only mistake I see there is not listening to the instructions of the first police officers, which will be to go to the second police station, which is in the jurisdiction of where the incident happened. Would you like for me to answer any other way that's based on my understanding, or would you say I'm not good?
Listen, I don't have issue. I don't have. Please, you are
Let me
attended to
answer.
me.
Let me
Please wait.
answer. The best thing
Master,
to
wait. I've not come to you. I've not come to you. Wait. If you don't want to be patient, I will deal with one person. I will move to the next person. Let's be patient. I will come to you. Don't rush. Take your time, relax, so that when I come to you, you will not stammer and begin to cry. Take your time and listen. Let me engage you. So at least you are able to point out one mistake. That the one mistake for you that you find here is the man not obeying the police instruction by going to a more closer police station to the house, right? Is that a mistake you find here?
Yes, based on your illustration, yes.
Yeah, based on my illustration.
I don't have
Okay, fine.
context. I don't have anything. So based on your
Okay.
story,
Based on the illustration, fine. Now let's come to the Mohbad case, where you can now, because we both, this is a general case. It's not my own example. This is the reality. Okay, a man who lastly saw his son on Saturday was called that his son was sick, and eventually he came. He found that son was dead. He went upstairs. We don't know why he went through the back door. Only him can tell why he went through the back door. He went to the back door and went upstairs, and in the lobby room that leads to, maybe the main room, but in the lobby room in the playground, like he said, he saw a cloth soaked with blood. All right. After seeing that cloth soaked with blood, not convinced, nothing, came back downstairs. They showed him that Mohbad is downstairs. He came downstairs. He asked what happened. They said he had a fight with his friend in the last show. And don't forget, while this man was coming, Prime Boy, who was that friend, said he called the father in the evening. That is about when the father was on his way coming. More than 3 times. The first time the father said, I'm on my way to Aja. The second time Prime Boy called the man that I heard that Mohbad has passed, has died. Have you heard? Prime Boy said so. Okay, I'm quoting Prime Boy. Perkins, you were in that life with Prime Boy, right? Perkins, can you hear me? Because you were in that life.
So what's the point? What is the
Just wait,
point
I'm
you're trying
coming
to
to you.
make?
Just we have to just wait. You are rushing, please. Just let us create something. Don't
Oh
rush.
my God.
Perkins, it was that you were in that live stream, right?
I'm at the show.
No. You were in the live stream with Prime Boy when Prime Boy was complaining that Mohbad father doesn't greet him. You remember? Where he said he called Baba Mohbad. Pé ìgbà tí Mohbad kú pé òun lè pe Baba Mohbad o. Pé bàbá ní pé bàbá ní òun wà lọ́nà àjà. Pé òun tún pe Baba Mohbad. Bàbá ní pé òun ti fẹ́ débẹ̀. Then later òun tún pe bàbá ò dá fóònù. Bàbá
Yeah, I was there, Papa. I was there. Yeah.
Let me
Do you
tell
That's
you
right.
remember
something.
Perkins?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
I myself, I let the public know when we heard about Mohbad's death. I went to Baba's friend, and we called Baba's friend called Baba, and Baba told us he's on his way to Mohbad's house.
You
I don't
yourself,
know.
you called Baba or you called Baba friend?
Baba's friend. We went to Baba's friend,
Mm.
and we told Baba's friend, and Baba's friend called Baba.
I know. That's not my question. My question is, it was your live stream because I have a video. It was in your live stream that Prime Boy said that statement. Are you aware of that?
I don't remember. I don't know. So you can
I'll
bring
play
out
it to you later. I will show it to you
Papa,
later
that's
because you
that's
were
a
there.
fact. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, no one's arguing. Yeah, that's
It
correct.
doesn't matter. Okay, now, so let me come back to all things. Okay, so now this same Prime Boy has been calling the father before the father got to the home, to the house. On getting there, asking what happened, he was told that the same guy who has been calling him is the one that is responsible for causing injury on Mohbad. And then a nurse came home to treat Mohbad, and eventually the injection went wrong. And then the father followed through with all the processes, which he underwent. So do you see any mistake here? Do you see any wrong here? All things, it's up now. It's up to you. Yeah.
Okay, well, if you would let me explain my way and then my
That's what I'm
context,
saying. Now I'm
that
letting
would be
you.
greatly
I've
okay.
given you information which I want you to work with because I'll use
Okay,
those information to challenge you. I
no
don't want to
problem.
see that you didn't hear it. That's why I took time to give you those history so
No
you can be the same chapter.
No problem. Based on what you just told me, and also based on my knowledge of the case, Baba did
Mhm.
nothing wrong. And the reason I would explain. Number one, he was already nothing prior to the information and confirmation suggests to Baba that something was suspicious. Correct? In your analysis, you said that, oh, if you live with your enemy and this, the difference in between your analysis and the actual case of Mohbad is the fact
What are you
that,
saying? Did I mention enemy? I never mentioned any enemy here. What enemy are you talking about again, please?
okay,
That's why I took time to explain to you so that you don't mention anything else.
I understand. Okay, Paparano. My
Did I
point
mention
to you,
enemy here for God's sake?
you mentioned enemy in your previous illustration without the Mohbad case. That's why we were trying to tell you
I
that
mentioned
you're not.
enemy. I gave you an example that I want you to work with. Now you are going to another example again.
I have
I
not,
don't understand.
Paparano. Just calm down for a second. Oh my goodness. Anyways, back to the situation. There was nothing prior to this that would suggest to anybody or Baba that it was suspicious. Everything seemed to align. They said, and I quote, that ejection was the possible cause of what happened. So is it plausible in Baba's mind that, oh, okay, the injection, blood, maybe, I don't know. At the end of the day, Baba is not a.
Let's say all things, okay. I want you to calm down because if you're not calming down, if you calm down, it's looking like I'm the one
I'm
who is not
calm.
calm enough for you. But
I'm calm. Trust me.
you're missing some things here, which I want to be considerate of. I'm looking at the crime aspect of things, okay. The criminal aspect of things was we are trained to recognize crime when we see crime. I wanted to know whether he knew what a crime was or not. When he went upstairs, and saw those cloths soaked with blood, what came into his head?
We
And then
cannot
he went
speak.
downstairs. And then he
I
went
understand.
downstairs. Mhm,
Paparano, I
mhm.
understand your question. You are not trying to see things from other people's perspective. You may be trained to see crime. You may be an investigator. You may enter a house and say, person don't commit crime here. You may be a detector of crime. I don't know how that's possible because even police officers in the well-trained country sometimes don't even detect something, a crime has occurred as soon as they walk in. But you may do that, and I'm not going to argue with you. But sometimes, maybe sometimes, Papariano, that some people like Baba don't or can't. It doesn't make them a bad person. That's my point. He
Okay.
went there.
No,
He
for
went
me,
there.
I don't have issue with that. That's not even where I'm having issue.
Okay,
I'm just
of
thinking,
course.
yeah, but I'm just saying, okay, as a normal person, I'm just as a normal person, okay, um, at some point, right, as fellow countrymen, there are some basic things that me and you are supposed to have the knowledge of. For example, in our Yoruba culture, we know things that are abomination, that this you cannot do as an abomination. We're all trained that way. We grew up knowing that. Okay. So the same thing, I think, yeah, I will cut him a slack. I will cut him a slack because a lot of people in the country are not trained to understand what crimes are. Okay. Let's say, for example, somebody walk into a place and find somebody head, splitted from the body. The head is on one side, the body is on another side. Anybody who understand crime, okay, wouldn't touch such body. Will not talk, we question that death. We ask a lot of questions, and which will make them call on the authority. But our own society is not shaped that way, where whenever a crime happens, we call on police and they get involved immediately. We by ourselves always try to help. We always try to sort it out by ourselves because if we don't do it, nobody will do
Okay,
it. So I
Paparano,
can cut him a slack. I
I
can
have
cut him
a,
a slack on that.
okay, I understand you. You're a very intellectual person. So now let me narrate this thing in a way that maybe you could. I want to see what you're thinking. So you're
Mm,
telling me that this
mm,
man got a call
mm,
by his daughter to say, "Hey, just want to give you a heads up, Daddy. I think
mm,
Mohbad is dead."
mm,
Whatever the conversation is, we were not there. Cool. He heard the statement, and
mm,
he's processing it, but he's like, "Let's go." Some things happen that later on in his mind led to him confirming that there's a possibility that what he heard at first was true. Anyways, he kept on going. He got there. When he got there, listen to the tape. When he got there, he said, and I quote, to even gain entry into the house was difficult. Mind you, let me explain. Baba said he goes there frequently to solve their domestic problem. When I mean domestic, their fight. So, as an investigator, if I was investing this case, I would come to the assumption that the gate man knows who Mohbad's father is. So, for there to be a roadblock or an obstacle already for the father of the son to even gain entry, number one, I'm suspicious. Number two, for them to say no cell phone, no cell phone, no cell phone, I'm suspicious. Now, whether you think Mohbad is a celebrity, listen, if Mohbad is alive and said, please, I don't want to be videotaped, I don't want to no pictures, please, that's well within his right as a celebrity. But when he's dead and there are 100 people, and you guys are doing your best to make sure that those 100 people, do you know what 100 people are in a gathering? Anyways, Baba said he got there eventually. He went in. It seems like there was a fight to even gain entry. When he got there, he was so far in that he didn't even know that he missed Mohbad under the stairs. He went upstairs. He saw blood. Now, when he got there, the
all things
explanation they gave him didn't
all things
seem
are
suspicious.
all things are a
Baba,
quick one. If you were Mohbad's brother or sister or father, okay, and all of you were there crying about the situation, and I, Paparano, I came as a journalist with a video with a camera, and I wanted to record Mohbad at that moment, would you allow that?
you're a journalist. I'm not going to allow that. You're not a family
Why
member.
would you allow that? Why would you allow that?
Yes, because, like I
I'm
said,
even making
you're a
I'm making it more corporate. I'm making it more organized.
okay,
Talk less
I'm
of
trying to
random
answer you. If you could let me answer.
go
My,
on.
you're a journalist. I don't know what your news story could be. I don't know what your agenda would be.
What the other
That's
people use it for? Do you know what they want to use it for?
That's the point. The point is the people there, for 100 people to be there, they must be considered either close friend, business associate, or family. Meaning they are not a random stranger that's a journalist that's
They
trying to
were
cover a
strangers.
story.
They were strangers with holding phone. When they are saying no recording, no recording, they were telling everybody there. Everybody, and there were over 100 people. So it only makes sense that at that situation to just respect the death. Don't
Okay.
just take, don't
Okay,
just say
Paparano, if I'm to
whatever
understand
you
you
want.
now, if I'm to
Respect.
understand you, I want to understand you. So
Papayano, can
Baba's
I ask all
crime,
things a question?
is, I just want to, maybe I'm wrong. I'm willing to accept. Baba's crime in your eyes now is he saw blood and he didn't pull out camera to start to
No, no,
record,
no,
Abi?
no, 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 no.
So
This is what I'm saying.
what semantics are you people arguing? What's the
First,
argument
ask me
here?
a
Papayano,
question. Let
can
me
I
answer
ask?
now. Ask me a question. Let me answer. I mean, don't speak that way. You've asked me a question. What's Baba Mohbad's crime? Now, what I see as crime for Baba Mohbad, okay, or what I just found like strange, or I see not good enough, okay, is for anybody to get to a crime scene and to see a crime or to see a criminally related activity or to see anything crime like happen there and not to act against it or not to recognize it. For example, I will expect that when a father who was never contacted about the development, what led to Mohbad's death, right, comes to a place like that, they told you it was one of his friends who fought him before. I mean, one of his friends, I mean, that you know. You want to call that person first. What happened? What did you do on my son? Okay. And then you went up, you saw blood. Did you question that blood at that moment? Then, that, I mean, let me say I'm back, but I came down.
Baba is
And
in
I,
shock now.
and I saw the situation. And then I asked, you know, far show
Baba
again.
is not believing
Baba
that
asked
now.
me, did Baba, what do you mean? What are you saying?
You were
Kilo
taking
far
out
show again.
Papa,
you were
Can you
taking out
explain to
you were
Baba
taking out the
immediately like
emotional
that?
part of this.
Okay.
Can
Papa, can I
I ask?
answer
Okay, I
you?
want to ask a question.
Can I ask
Wait,
all
wait,
things
wait,
a
wait, wait,
question?
wait.
Papariano.
All this, wait, let's make it this way, right?
You don't
Let's say,
explain that to Baba.
just wait 1 minute. We'll come to that. Let's say it was a stain of blood. Okay, stain of blood. That is not much, just small stain of blood. All right. Anybody will feel like, maybe this cloth was used to clean blood. But the way Baba described that blood, if truly the blood that Baba Mohbad saw that day was enough, was very much, let's say like this cloth like this, soaked with blood. You saw it there, white changed to blood like this, and you even see maybe liquid blood, whatever. You will suspect that something happened here, and you will ask some questions. You will ask questions
Papariano,
about
wait.
these things before you move
Papariano,
forward.
Papa, can I answer, please?
Papayano, I like
Papariano,
to
wait,
ask. I
wait.
like to ask
Papariano, wait,
all
wait,
things
wait,
a
wait, wait,
question.
wait. You see, we've been going around this for the last 10 minutes. The answer to your question is actually in that audio that you're playing.
That you're
So I don't know why
playing.
they asked him.
You're
They
just
asked him
trying
that
to find
question.
something.
It's
Like
actually
Jesus
Not
there.
Christ,
finding
man.
some. I just told you as a person for me, that's what I expect for any normal person. Any normal
Papa is
That's
All
not
person.
things.
to
Can I
normal
ask
you.
quick
It's
because
question?
because
All
subjective.
people
things.
like
All
How
things.
you would
everybody
react
different,
All
to.
right?
things. All
Papa,
Can
things.
I?
Just
Can
one
I?
question.
Okay.
All things.
Can I use
everybody
an
different
Just
answers
analogy?
all
one
the
Father
question.
time,
that just
All
Papa.
loves
things.
Guys,
his
sorry,
child
sorry,
to not
sorry.
All things.
put
Give
Can
me.
I
on
say
the
Give me a
something?
camera.
moment to ask a
I'll
question.
say
Now
this and
listen.
I'll mute. And I know
Do
someone
you?
has a question
Do
for
you,
me.
Brain function
If
to go bury
yeah. Now
Mohbad,
listen.
Can
but
I
his brain
can I
didn't
Listen.
say
function to
something?
challenge
Do you
what
Can
he
I
saw
believe?
say
there.
something?
Do you
Paparano,
agree? Do you agree? All
nobody,
things. Do
no,
you agree?
sorry, brother, my brother. Nobody's arguing that you are wrong. If me, Fra and Paparano are in the military and we go to war and we pim, pim, boom, 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 how we react with three different ways. So why would I turn around and say, "Oh, you should have done this. You should have done this." Come on, guys, you're removing the
All
context.
things, all things die. Let me ask you a
All
question.
things.
Oh,
When you watch football, and you see a player messed up, would you say you expected something better from them? That doesn't mean you're a footballer.
Papa, keep playing the audio. You
No,
see.
I know,
Okay.
no.
Let me.
Okay.
All
Do
things.
you
This is
Honestly,
a
expect?
yeah,
question
actually,
for you.
I'm telling
you're
you what
right.
I
yeah,
expect. What I
You're
expect in the
you're
situation.
yeah.
I'm not
That
telling you
is
that you
it,
must do
Papa.
so.
But your expectation
The
can be
players make mistakes. The
your
footballers
expectation,
make mistakes.
see,
listen,
Paparano,
Papa.
what
Let me
you're
let me
doing, you're turning your expectation and you're stripping away everything else that this man is saying, and you're using your expectation
Papa, you're
to
a scientist for
crucify
crying out
and
loud.
say because he didn't do this,
I
he
want to
must
ask
be
am
this.
just one question. If they understand
This
wetin
question
they
is
say.
not easy to carry out
All
in
things,
that
Not
listen.
from their
situation.
All
action.
things,
Wait.
all things,
Wait.
all
Not
things.
easy to
When
carry out in
player
that
misses
situation.
penalty, when your player misses penalty and you're a coach and you see the situation, the way he went about it, won't you crucify his act? It is someone's act that you crucify. I'm crucifying his act. The way he acted there, I wouldn't encourage any other father to act like him. I wouldn't encourage any man in Nigeria today. I will tell them to learn from that mistake. I
Papa,
will
Paparano, we
tell
are
them
before
to
you
going
how
too
bad
far.
crucify
my
him,
We are
mistake
going
Papa,
too far.
before you
make
crucify
learn.
him,
This is it. This is it.
Papa Rano, before you
Jagmolu, please
crucify
1
him,
minute.
listen to
Jagmolu,
the
please 1
answer
minute.
he gave
Jagmolu, please
to
1
that
minute.
question. The guy asking the question, did you
Let's hear his
suspect?
answer, please. Let's hear his answer.
Iwájú wọlé ni parí ibi tí bọ́ọ̀dì Mohbad wà. Kíṣì yẹn mo gbà, mo bá lọ sókè. Left side ló wá pè mí pé dáàdì ẹ wá wò mi ò gbọ́. Intention mi ni pé ní orí bẹ́ẹ̀dì ẹ̀ ló máa wà. Nígbà tí máa yọjú sí orí bẹ́ẹ̀dì ẹ̀, n bá rí aṣọ ẹ̀jẹ̀ tó ti wà sún ṣẹ̀mọ̀ tí a bá rí dúbẹ̀ white tó ti wá di Kampala. Ọkàn mi ò lọ sí kankan. Mi kàn tún padà. Mo padà sí sàlẹ̀ nígbà tí wọ́n ti wá ń pè mí pé dáàdì ẹ wá wò ń bí. Mo kàn ń wò ń lẹ̀ báyìí. Mi ò lè sún àwọn
Shock.
aláfa tiwọn. Oríṣiríṣi àwọn èèyàn ti wọ́n.
Forget about the shock. That is
Shock.
nothing.
Oh yeah, forget about the shock. Yeah, he just found out his son is dead, but forget about the shock. Okay, I'm mute.
Grilled chicken is here, we can start. And that key ingredient just in
Papa,
time.
honestly, there is no. I'm going to say your expectation is very fine as a scientist, but you can't expect everybody to react in a particular way, Papa. I'm telling you, Papa. I know the fact that Baba Mohbad actually took Mohbad to the police station.
Is that what you want me to hear, the sniper? Or is there anything more?
Papa, can you hear me?
Oh, there is more. There is more.
Man, just
Continue
give me
playing
chance
it.
to say one
The
or
guy
two
is going to
things.
ask him the
Just give
question.
me chance to say one or two
Ó lè
things.
gbà ó yẹ kó ti máa
Now,
close prayer 12 hours.
now,
Àbí kó ti máa lọ bí èdè kan tó lè sọ pé ẹ̀ ń bá àmọ́ ẹ̀. So wọ́n ti ẹ̀ ń bá àmọ́ ẹ̀, wọ́n ti gbé ọ̀sìn láyà. Wọ́n dẹ̀ ń béèrè pé ń bá lọ báyàwó. Kí ló ṣe ọkọ ẹ̀? Dádì o, injection ló reflect lára ẹ o, ẹ máa gbé lọ sékìtì o. Gbogbo tó ń sọ yìí, injection reflect lára ẹ, kí n máa gbé lọ sékìtì. Ó mọ̀ pé pásítọ̀ ni mí. So ó wà confused. Ìpè irú èdè wo ni pé kí n máa gbé lọ sékìtì? Èkìtì ń bọ̀. Ó tó sọ fún mi nìyí. Lẹ́sẹ̀kẹsẹ̀ mo kàn rí kan nínú àwọn representative Davido bíi manager ẹ̀. Dádì olùkọ́ àwọn yẹn ti gbọ́ tipẹ́. Ọ̀gá ò ní kó ń kó 2 million naira fún mi. Mi lè gba irú owó báyìí. Mi ò nígbà tí èyí kò bá yá amọ́ra rí. Mo lè gbà pa Mohbad rèé, which is Darusha. Wọ́n kówó yẹn fún. Wọ́n bá kówó yẹn fún. Wọ́n ṣe transfer fún lórí yẹn. Wọ́n àtọ́ ṣe transfer fún. Ibi tí mo ti ń run round, mo ṣáà rí lọ́ọ̀yà, mo ṣáà rí gbogbo wọn. Kí ló what's the next thing? Okay, pé ambulance sọ fún Darusha. Ká gbé òkú yìí lọ sí police station. A dẹ̀ gbé òkú ó di police station. Darusha ló kọ́ bọ́lẹ̀ torí mi tẹ̀ mọ́ tí mo lè ṣe.
The sniper, he has talked about it now. He's talked about the blood stuff.
The guy is going to ask him question. The guy is going to ask him question. The guy is going to ask him if he suspected. The guy is going to ask him questions.
Those are supposed to lead Papa to that. If not, that they are wicked.
Ọdẹ mo lọ sí ọ́fíìsì kan, ara mi gbọ̀n mi ò lè kọ anything. So ọlọ́pàá yẹn wá sọ pé òun máa help me láti write. Ojú dẹ̀ ń rọ̀. Ó dẹ̀ write. Gbogbo nǹkan tí mo ṣe débẹ̀ bí mo ṣe bá, ó write everything down. Suddenly mo ti sign gan, ẹnìkan kọ̀ wá láti another office lọ pé kán má fún mi ní police report. Wọ́n ní kí ló dé sáà kílẹ̀ ṣẹ̀ mi wá ní nígbà tí ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ yẹn ṣẹ̀ níbo ni mo report sí. Àlejò ní mí, mo ṣẹ̀ dé náà ọmọ mi ní ó ṣaláìsí, wọ́n ní wọn ò lè fún mi ní police report. Mo tún ní ìgbàgbọ́ pé wọ́n máa gbà ní mọ́ṣúárì. Wọ́n á gbéra, ó yá. Mọ́tò yẹn àti káà méjì lágbédé mọ́ṣúárì because àwọn ambulance tó máa ń tóbi ńlá big one yẹn ni. Bọ́tà dé mọ́ṣúárì ń bọ́lẹ̀ bá ní this is our condition. Wọ́n ní doctor report ńkọ́? Mi ò ní. Police report ńkọ́? Mi ò ní. Wọ́n náà wọ́n lè gba òkú yẹn lọ́wọ́ mi. Ìyàwó ẹ̀ wà ń bẹ̀, ẹ̀gbọ́n ìyàwó ẹ̀ wà ń bẹ̀, wọ́n gbé lè àmù dání torí inú káà tí àwọn wà. Kò sí báyìí fẹ́ ṣe. wọ́n wò pé kí ni mo lè ṣe. That was around 3 o'clock lóru. N bá pe pa èmi lọ, a máa gbé òkú yìí, a máa lọ sí. Ambulance ló sọ pé òun ò lè kọjá torí pé ibi tí a dárúkọ fún nígbà tílẹ̀ bá mọ́ kò rápò sí kò ṣe, because mo tún rí pé ẹ̀gbọ́n ló jẹ́ fún Mohbad kò ṣètò bẹ́yìn lọ́dẹ̀ wàá gbé wá bá mi níbi tí a fẹ́ lọ arrange fún ibi tí ó nílẹ̀ sí. Ilẹ̀ yẹn gan sọ pé mo fẹ́ fi kọ́ ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì fún mi ni gẹ́gẹ́ bí èrò ẹ̀ because ó ti àti yọ blog síbẹ̀.
Ok, ó ti sọ fún yín tẹ́lẹ̀ pé
ó ti sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ pé òun fẹ́ fi kọ́ ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì fún mi. So ibẹ̀ mo wá lọ adẹ gbébi tó máa gbẹ sí. Èmi ti gbà fọ́lọ́run gẹ́gẹ́ bí Yorùbá àti pé gẹ́gẹ́ bí àgbàlagbà àti pé ọmọ yẹn mi ò lè máa wò fún ọmọ mi lẹ̀. Ó sun ìta gbangba mọ́jú ní General Hospital ni ibi déètì yẹn wà ń bẹ̀. Ṣùgbọ́n àwọn sùsù prime gbà tí àwọn sọ pé ojú òfurufú lòun ti di tán gbókù ọkọ̀ òun lọ. Ṣé pé àjọgbèdé mọ́ṣúárì ni mi ò padà sí mọ́ṣúárì yẹn àfi ìgbà tí wọ́n gbé òkú yẹn wá sí ibi ilẹ̀ tí mo ń sọ̀rọ̀ nípa yẹn. So ẹlòmíín bá gbọ́ náà gbà lẹ́tọ̀ fi sáré ṣé máa fi òkú ọmọ mi lẹ̀.
Lẹ́nu ṣe é ṣe kó jẹ́ pé ṣọ́ọ̀kì yẹn.
Ẹ wo sá wọn ní ọjà bá rí ibi níbí wọlé ṣùgbọ́n dà pé sánmọ̀ ti ya lé mi lórí mò ń rìn mi mọ ibi tí mò ń rìn lọ.
Shock.
Wọ́n fi òkú ọmọ yẹn sí.
Forget about the shock.
Ọkọ̀ pé Darusha ẹ máa bá mi ní bíbá yìí.
Because they issue them
on
arrive certificate. Why can't they tender that one in that mug? They should have collected that cut.
Ó ti yọ̀ǹda ẹ̀ òun náà ló tún padà ní gẹ́gẹ́ bí Yorùbá because ọmọ ló máa ń jogún ẹni. So mo gbà pé ibi tí bá kọ́lé fún màmá tèmi èmi ni mo ní torí màmá ń lọ èmi ń bọ̀ ni. Mo ìgbàgbọ́ mi sọ fún mi pé ọmọ yẹn ló máa jogún nǹkan tó ṣe fún mi. That is it. Ṣùgbọ́n ó ti wá fi kú ṣàgbà nígbà tí gbogbo ayé dẹ̀ pariwo pé wọ́n fẹ́ mọ ogún tó pa kò sẹ́ni tó lágbára jùjọ bá lọ gbogbo ayé náà ló pariwo wọ́n dẹ̀ zoom bọ́dì.
Gbogbo ìgbà tí ẹ̀ ń rìnrìn yẹn lóru tẹ́fẹ́ lọ mọ́ṣúárì ibo ni màmá Mohbad wà náà.
Màmá Mohbad ó wà níwájú ilé yẹn ṣé mo Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ kí àríbànújẹ́ àwọn kan náà tí wọ́n ṣọ̀gbà yíká tí wọ́n kàn sólẹ̀ wọ́n gbé lọ sí ilé tiwọn ṣé mo gẹ́gẹ́ bí obìnrin like that bus stop ń sìn ariwo tó pa ń bẹ̀ now èmi Darusha àdúrà àyà a wà nínú mọ́tò Mohbad káàkan nìyẹn ìyàwó ẹ̀ àti àwọn ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀ ìyá Túndé àti ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀ ọkùnrin wọ́n wà nínú another car now there's another car again wọ́n pe woman kan ní Ìyálọ́ládé ọkọ ọmọ ẹ̀ àti.
I don't know whether Jagumbolo, because you've watched this. There is nowhere where this man is corroborating the story of Darusha. He said Darusha told him not to bury Mohbad, that autopsy should be done. And then he told Darusha that Ojabari bin Wale. I've not heard this. You know, there are way people explain story, they make it sweet. I don't want things like that. A lot of people who say it exactly how it was, even if it's going to be against them, who just say exactly how it is. Not all, you don't have to, ask them about it all the time. So, the sniper, did you hear that? Because you've watched it before. Did he say that? Did he explain where Darusha told him not to bury Mohbad?
No, he didn't.
Okay. No. Because if anybody doubt that, I can pull out that video too, because I've watched that one. When they asked him, they said, Karimo is saying that they were begging you, calling you overnight not to bury Mohbad. And Baba Mohbad said, I don't know Karimo. I've never spoken to Karimo. No way. The only person that night who told me not to bury Mohbad is Darusha. Okay? That they want to cut his body, do autopsy, whatever. And I said, no. That I cannot be keeping this kind of a body that Ojabari bin Wale. But I have not heard that in this narration.
No, he's replying. Hold on, before you play here, he's talking based on the question the guy is asking him. So,
no, but it's allowed. No, it's allowed to narrate. It's allowed to narrate. When they ask you a question, if you look at it, it's narrating. It's not just.
He said Ojo Tabari believe he said it too. He said
that's what I'm saying. You know, Darusha told him not to bury Mohbad, right? Perkins.
Yes.
Baba said it now. Baba said it by himself. He said, and he felt like, no.
Paparano, Paparano, did Darusha?
Since contrary do not accept.
No. That's what I'm saying. That whether they accept or not, okay, there are some things that
And
if
Darusha as
just
well are
say
aware of the certificate they issue for them.
no problem. That's what I'm saying. We will get to that. We'll blame those ones on those areas where we have to encourage, we have to applaud them. We applaud them. We can't clap for Bad for everything. There are areas where you have to clap for some of them. Don't just make it look like, oh, maybe you are suspecting right now. When you were in that house, me and you were never in that house. Baba was in that house. He knew the amount of blood he saw. If there's anybody who should suspect that something bad happened to Mohbad, it's Baba Mohbad, not me and you. Okay?
Paparano, I have a question for you. Sorry, brother. Sorry, I have a question. Sorry, 1 second, brother. Let me ask him. Let's say I agree with you. Okay, Baba Mohbad got there. There is blood. No problem. At the end of the day, this is where you and I may disagree. At the end of the day, in my own opinion, Baba did what was necessary, which is he still took the body to the one authority that can investigate. It's not like Baba say, okay, all right, pack it up, no police, nothing, just pack it up.
In the country where you live, does policing have jurisdiction? If a crime happens in Manchester, okay, and you're reporting it to, police who live maybe somewhere in Northern Ireland or whatever, maybe in Liverpool or whatever, mention those states. So, would they just
let me ask me a question. Let me answer. For those that don't know, let me answer him. That's where I want to answer. Let me answer him. Let me answer him.
Just
please.
one question I want to
Let me answer him. As someone that works in law enforcement, I'll tell you this for free. When you walk into a police station and you talk about homicide, you talk about any violent crime, you talk about anything that has to do with bodily harm or anything like that, it is our mandate by the board, by the city, by the citizen, that the police officer at the front desk takes that report. Now, that thing could happen in Michigan. We will send a message to Michigan police. We will take the report. We will never tell you who just came and said you witnessed a murder and say, be going to your jurisdiction and report it. They will never do that.
Okay, now fine.
Crime, I will tell you for free.
Fine. That's okay by me. If they will never do that, every country has their own police doctrine. Right? Okay. Yeah, the Nigerian police doctrine cannot be subjected to the British police doctrine.
But right? you brought up the example, not me.
There's a way things are done here in Nigeria,
and that's why we get what we get. The way things are done are clearly not working.
Just wait, Dayo. Look at what played out there.
I did my IT with police people. I did my IT with police people.
I'm going to engage you. Just wait,
they can transfer that case.
Master Lano, please wait. I'm going to come to you. Okay. Baba said that they were told to drive the body back to the station closer to their house, right? Obviously, that particular station they went to was very far away from their house.
Wrong, Paparano, you are wrong. I will tell you how you're wrong. They were initially, Paparano, this is where I want you to play. You have a big voice, and I respect you a lot. Let's call a spade a spade. Initially, I think you are trying to, the facts were, they were initially going to take the report. This is where I want you guys to understand what.
The junior officer doing that may be wrong. A senior officer told him to stop. Okay. That's what I'm saying.
I need to talk right now. Papa, can I talk?
That's what I'm saying. For whatever reason, they were supposed to give them report, right? Not investigate the body.
Papa,
wait. Were they going to investigate? All this. When the man got there, he requested for police report, right?
Yeah.
Police were going to give him that report, right? So he can go put the body in the morgue, right?
Not where. He was about to sign. Not they were going to give it. They already transcribed, because of his language barrier, they already transcribed everything he said. It just remained for him to sign.
Then
So
someone came to override
just
that
stop
decision.
now. After signing, they were going to give it to him, right? The
Papa,
report.
Papa, did Baba report a crime?
AY, please wait. Let me speak to one person. All things that after Baba signing, they were going to give him the report, right?
They should have given him yes.
Yes. So with the report, he was going to take Mohbad to the morgue, right?
No. Can I explain?
Yes.
If Nigerian police, like Baba said, or like you guys know, they are one of the best in the world. I will not disintegrate Nigerian police at all. I will only say if they want to work. The whole point of a police report is when they take the report, if they wanted to really do this thing, they would have seen Baba did not go to school, right? He cannot detect crime, right? They are now trained to detect crime. If someone is transcribing for me and I'm detecting that they may be suspicious hand, why didn't they take the report and say, Baba?
What if they who are trained didn't detect that there was a crime? Because due to the explanation.
Papa, can I answer that? Can I
Okay,
answer?
so now, Paparano, this is what you are doing. This is what you are doing. 5 minutes ago, you were ready to chop off Baba's head because he wasn't able to detect a crime. Now I just told you that the people that were trained to be able to detect a crime didn't, and you are like,
wait. All things, Zion. For them to be able to detect, for them to be able to detect a crime, they need history, information of what transpired, what happened, right?
Okay, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, they need that history. So now, what if the information given to them wasn't sufficient enough to show that the situation was criminal? For example, in the Corona inquest, it was in the Corona inquest for the first time that Mohbad mentioned that he saw a cloth soaked with blood. He never told the police that because they told him. They said, "Why didn't you tell the police this about the cloth soaked with blood?" He said he forgot. He said he forgot. Why would they suspect anything? If one particular thing that could have created a lead to suspicion that there was there was a criminal activity that took place there. If that wasn't said, if you only went to the police, or police want to get a report to go to want to get a permission or whatever to be able to deposit this body in the morgue, he had a fight in the show, and then a nurse treated him, and then he passed. Right? So I agree that it will make more sense if police had investigated even the fight that had happened, because they owe all of us that duty. The police would have done that. I
You
would blame
answered
the
your
police for
question.
that. That's what I'm saying. I would blame the police for that. But he himself, I will blame him for not taking the case, as a criminal case, because there is a way people report cases where they are being cheated. If you work for me and I do not pay you
It's
for more than
because
3 months, there's
Baba
a way you will
trust them
react.
and
There's a way you
believe
will
what they
react.
told him.
There's a way you will react to that. Did he react to what he meant? That no, that police, I said something happened to my son. That did he react in such a way that it would be like a compulsion for the police to resolve his issue, his case?
Paparano, I want to ask you a question.
I actually feel we are going to.
Wait, no.
There is only two
Oh my
questions
God, we're
I'm
talking
going
about
to
something
ask
that's
You
every
subjective.
one of us
Now,
expect
on
because
this
Baba did not
platform
react in
today.
the way that you would like,
He has to show that
Paparano,
he
wait.
reacted.
Paparano, wait. As a police officer, somebody told you
Hold on
that
now. Let me.
somebody fought
This
with
is
somebody,
OJ.
He didn't force
and
him,
it,
told him.
as a police officer, somebody told you that somebody fought with somebody, and the other person died. Do you need to react? Do you need to show action? That was somebody fought.
No, wait, juicy. The question should be like, how was? Wait now, please, calm down. I mean, the officer investigate. They're gonna ask him, did you see the mark in
That
the
kind
body?
of statement,
They're gonna
they will
ask you.
arrest all of them there.
When you fight with
All
somebody,
of
did you
them will
stab the
not
person?
go.
They will ask you what kind of fight. Is it stabbing? They want to know what happened first. Okay? Why
Paparano,
did they call the nurse? They will ask. So
Paparano, based on what they've been explaining now,
the
based on
police
the
would have
lie they
the
have
police
been
would have asked
telling.
them. The police would have asked them, okay, what happened, what fight. So did they tell the police the exact same thing, that it was just a minor scratch? He was trying to punch his friend. That Mohbad was trying to punch his friend. His friend dodged, and then Mohbad punched through the glass, right? And then that gave him a cut. And then when he came home, and then a nurse who came later injected him, and then he passed.
right? So if that is the explanation given to the police, for me, I think the police could have dipped a little bit further, right? The family themselves who are reporting supposed to suspect that something killed Mohbad. If the whole family is there, they ask, where's the wife? The wife is there. How many of you went to the show with him? I went, that went. What did you see? What happened? And they all explain in a certain way that
Papagano, calm
portray
down.
crime. The police
Listen
won't
to what
do
I'm
anything.
saying.
Papariano,
They
I
don't
can
Calm
prove
explain
to
to
down.
Baba
everyone
that
Listen
way,
to
here.
what I'm
I
saying
can
Paparano.
very
prove to
well.
They don't
everyone
explain
here today
Enough
Baba
that
that
came.
way.
I can prove
Wait,
to
na
Jesus. Hold on, hold
Farah.
on, hold on, hold on, hold
They
on,
said
hold on,
enough
hold on,
came.
hold on. Jesus.
Please. They said a nurse came, and that nurse came inside the house to inject somebody and led to the dying of that person. You know, for the fact that they are looking that that nurse is not qualified, it's one of the reasons why they are holding that nurse responsible by. Yes, right now. And they give them such information again that a nurse came and inject in the house and led to spying, and they are not seeing it to be it's a crime.
No,
Why would
just
this not
did they
escape?
tell
And now
him?
they are seeing
Did
it
they
like
tell
that.
him to report? Do they tell him to report the case in the nearest police station or not?
Papagano, let's talk of this work first, please. Let's talk of this work first.
I'm coming to you. This is when I'm coming to you. Maso, please unmute your mic. You have the floor. Now take your time. Explain. Tell us what you know. You've heard the conversation. Take your time. Maso,
Masola.
engage with Masolanu. Masolanu Ayobami. Go on.
I'm here, sir.
Yeah, go on now. You can
Solano.
address your concern. I can't hear you very well now. You see? Now you have the floor now. You cannot be able to
All right, Papa,
speak
can
very
I go
well.
instead, please? Papa, can I go instead?
Can you hear me now?
Maso, please be muted. And don't come in when I'm talking
Papa,
to
can I
you.
can I answer you?
Go on. Vara, go on.
All
Vara voice,
right,
go.
Papa. Let me let you know. You're a very good scientist, and I appreciate. I can see. I really appreciate your knowledge. I'm not gonna lie, bro. But let me let you know that Paparano, all shades of wrong. That police station that Baba went to, they were all shades of wrong, bro. See, let me explain to you, Papa. What does a report mean? It's in Nigeria. It's because Nigeria. I can write you a doctor report without confirming what happened. You just tell me this person convulsed at home overnight, and I'll just write it for you. A report is not supposed to be like that, Papa. When we're talking about police report, before I give you a police report, I must have worked to certain extent, at least be 80% sure of what happened. Do you understand? You can't just come to meet me that, this person just slept and didn't wake up and I'm just going to write the report. No, that's not a report. You are supposed to, report means investigate. No.
No, wait. Vara voice. You investigate based on the history given to you,
Not,
right?
I see. Okay, listen to me, Papa. You can.
Now, for example, investigation covers, observation. They
Observation.
have to observe,
Yeah.
they have to, draw some kind of conclusion, they have to check the body, which was necessary. So, did the police check the body? I don't know whether they did
Papa,
that.
that is
Okay, but
obviously they
the
didn't
fact
check the
that
body. It's obvious they didn't. Yeah.
via Voyager, the fact that the police redirected them to the nearer police station, what's wrong with
Papa,
that?
okay, Papa, listen to me, Papa. It's all shade of wrong, Papa. If an incident happened in Lagos, bro, Lagos Ikorodu, I know Nigeria very well, bro. Lagos to Ikorodu is, if you are going to drive, it's not more than 3 hours, 2 hours, bro. It's still under Lagos state juice. Even if something happens in Lagos, something such as what other crime is bigger than murder, bro? Do you know what it means to a life is taken, bro? If something happens in Lagos, bro.
Do you know what? I've lived in an advanced city where there was an issue in a particular jurisdiction, okay, and the general police number was called, informed them about the situation, and they refer the case.
You
They
said
even gave you
called. Papa, you
everything.
said called.
They,
Called on the phone.
they transferred your call. They transferred the
That's
call
call,
to
Papa.
the
That is
police.
call.
And I told them
That is call.
that
Okay,
just
yeah,
this
go
week
ahead.
now, I told them I've reported there that they are not doing anything about my case. And they told me sorry that I have to go there, that there's nothing they can do, that those police over there, they are the one who can resolve
Papa,
my
but you
issue.
said call, not you were not there. You were not present. You said call.
I went there to the first police station and I was redirected.
Oh, you went there physically?
To
Tell me
go back
what
there.
country is that, Papa?
I was told to
What
go back
country is
there.
that? What country is that? Papa, it's not possible. Papa, in America, Papa, it's not possible. Even if something happens,
America is not the only developed country.
yeah,
America is not the
I'm
only
just saying,
developed
Papa.
country.
Example, if something happened in Georgia, for example, bro.
But I can understand your point. I can understand your point, Ryan. You know what me?
Yeah, go
I'm just
ahead.
trying to look in. Okay, in all ways, Ryan. That police station, they were supposed to check my bad
Bro,
body
it's
that
not just the
night.
body,
Check
bro.
the
Mohbad is
body
26 for
at
crying out
least.
loud. 26 years old. So
Yes, they were supposed to check the body at
know the
least, see
place of
what
death.
was
See,
brought,
bro,
see
it's
what
very
body.
important. You have to know
Yes,
the place
see
of
what
death.
body. They were supposed to check what body that was brought. Okay,
Can I
and
talk
then
now
ask some
concerning this one?
criminal questions, some questions who could have given them a lead or whatever true information. I mean, I agree with that, but the family too not giving police relevant
Papa, that
information
is
that will
Papa,
push
Papa,
them.
that is see,
Can I talk
Papa,
concerning this one?
Papa. Now let me tell you something. Let me answer you, Papa. Let me tell if policing is not supposed to work based on what you're told. Papa, as a police officer,
Okay, I want to ask you a question. What if Mama Mohbad dropped that body in the police station that night? That okay, I suspect my son's death, and I want to know who did this to my son and left them. How
I
about
mean,
that?
that's not bad. But listen, I can tell you, you know what it calls to, emotional stress. You know what it means.
But because, no, you know, see,
Yeah.
Vala Voyager. The reason why I'm addressing this and I'm taking a very strong position, I know my people. My people are kind of people right that why they are searching the truth and they are
All right.
developing. Okay, so you have to
Yes,
put it
Papa,
in
let
their
me
head.
answer you. Papa,
Because
let me
before you
answer
know,
you.
another person will go
That
and
man
do
is
it.
okay.
Just wait. Before you know, and that person will go and do it, they will say, Oja Bade Benibin Wallet. They will go and make the same mistakes. So make them realize it's a mistake. Though we understand the situation, the condition of things, the tension at the moment, we understand of those things. But again, we're not going to teach people not to understand what crime are. We have to make them understand how to use
Yeah, I get your point.
institutions.
I get your point, bro.
We have to make them
I get
understand
your
their
point.
power by condemning their acts, by subjecting their acts to mistakes. That this is
Paparano,
wrong. Though I understand the
Paparano,
situation, but
I
that is
understand
wrong.
where you're coming from.
Yeah.
I believe you me, I really do. But I think you're what I'm trying to make you aware is there is a time and place for everything. The Baba has come out and given the same narrative that he's been given from the time.
Honestly, bro.
There may be little subtle changes, but
Do you think him not telling the police he saw a
can
clot of
I
blood
can I
that
can
is
I
not
just can I
a mistake?
finish? Trust me when I'm telling you. As an
Just defending him. That's what you're
as
doing. It's
Papa,
wrong.
Papa, honestly, I'm not. I don't.
Just anything that is
Papa,
not right.
Papa, I'm not
Call it a
defending
name.
him.
Don't defend what is not
Papa,
right. That's
Papa,
what
Papa,
you're doing.
I'm not defending.
I'm not
Papa,
crucifying
let me
him. I'm saying
explain.
there's a
Papa, please
mistake.
let me explain to you. Papa, let me explain to you.
They can make
Papa,
mistake.
can I explain? Papa, can I go ahead? Can I go ahead? Papa, for a man, a Nigerian man like that, I don't know him. I don't know him. But Papa is over 50. He's not of this generation, Papa. He's not of our generation, Papa. These people, you see, most times you see most of these people say, oh yeah, they want to use their phone to say Bamishe. They will talk to their Bamishe, help me do it. You know what that means? Help me do it. They want to go on WhatsApp, help me do it. But they don't even know.
context.
Bamishe, they don't even know. Most of them go to
Violence,
they have to.
can you tell me the improvement we are making as a people? If we cannot look at the past generation and correct their mistakes and say these things they were doing was wrong, and now we are better. I mean, I'm trying to improve ourselves from those things. How are we
Papa,
getting better?
I just see.
If we always say because they did it is right. So we too, and before you know, you see the same thing repeating itself again. We don't condemn it.
Papayano, you're somehow right on what you're saying.
When we see things like that, you don't touch. Teach people not to touch.
No,
It's a mistake. There's a mistake for touching, okay? But again, we can understand that cannot be held as a crime against him.
exactly.
Okay. After all,
That's what people are saying.
you only follow the situation that he made on ground.
That's what
We
people
can
are telling you to understand.
we can understand
Yeah,
that.
Papa.
For him not to react, for me,
Paparano,
that's
Papayano, let's look at it this way.
Let's
Look at it this way.
understand. You said
If
that
these
Oja
guys
told
inside that
Baba
house,
that Baba should go and do autopsy. Let me tell you something, Paparano. Of all these plans for 1,000, 2,000 people, when we first
Narusha is
started
just
this
being
process like
sarcastic.
that, even the young one, they don't know what we call autopsy.
Do you understand? I was going to say that. Honestly, I'm not going to lie.
he
Papayano,
would not tell him
Papayano,
so what to say. He would
Papayano,
not tell him autopsy directly.
Papayano.
He would
Do
tell
you
him
know
that
that even
go and
No,
find what
if
no,
Darusha,
Paparano.
if
Can you hear me?
Darusha and
You are
Co
not there.
are
Daruka
really
said
serious
he
to do
said
anything,
autopsy. You understand? That's what I'm.
That's what I said. Baba Mohbad is the one that should be telling those stories.
No,
When he's
Paparano,
explaining,
wait,
he should
please.
say the way. No. When
Papayano,
he's
he said it
explaining,
here
he should
now.
But
He
say
said
the
but
way.
wait, I also
when you
said it that
continue
I said
listening
we
to
should go
this
and do
program, you
autopsy.
will see
That's what
very
I'm
well.
saying. That
He said
when
it.
we started this thing from the beginning, over
He
1,000
said
people,
it in this
Chef Perry, your
program.
voice is very low. Get yourself
over
a better mic. We can't
1,000
even hear
people
you. You're
or
speaking
2,000
like
people
in your
doesn't
mouth.
know. Even the young
What
people
I'm
don't
trying
know
to
what
say
we
is
call
that,
autopsy. It takes time.
you
Even
can
before
hear
you
me?
do
I quick address that police
Let's hear this
officer.
man. Joseph, let's hear this man. Let's hear this man. Chef Perry, go on. Chef
Yeah,
Perry. Speak
Papayano,
on.
when you continue listening to this program, Baba said it again that the only person that mentioned to him about doing anything about Mo's issue was Darusha. He said it again on this
This
program.
video, did he say so in this particular
Continue
video?
yeah,
listening to it
he
because
said it. He said it.
yes, because the guy asked
Wait
him.
now, Joseph, please wait.
The
You
guy,
watch this 1 hour, 30 minutes
yes, yes,
interview?
yes, because the
Joseph, have you
guy
watched
asked
it?
him again.
Chef, wait, now Chef Perry,
Okay,
wait, not
okay.
you. Joseph, have you watched this interview about this today morning?
No,
This morning, have you watched it?
I didn't watch it, but I was listening part by. And when I was listening, I heard when he said that statement, but I didn't, I like sit down watch it.
All right, go on, Chef Perry. All right, go on. Go on,
So
Chef.
he mentioned it again. Darosha said, bá dẹ̀ jẹ́ ká ṣe autopsy fún Mo. You understand? So he said it. But the issue is now, let's say Baba doesn't understand all these things. Papayano, if they really want to do something about Mo, these guys wouldn't have carried that body home instead of doing the needful. They were
Thank you.
directed
Okay,
from the
Chef
hospital.
Perry,
Thank
Chef Perry, do
you.
you understand our police doctrine in this country? The police doctrine, the Nigerian police believe that, okay, as I'm quoting Benjamin Hundeyin,
Okay.
the Lagos police spokesperson, he said that if a person dies, okay, and then the family comes and say they don't want to investigate the death, that they want to have him buried, that there's nothing they will do, but they will only allow such body to be buried. Do you agree to that?
Okay,
And
now,
this is okay with y'all?
Papayano,
Papa, who said that?
I'm
Papa,
not,
And
is that
this
I'm
is
not
possible?
okay
saying,
with
I'm
y'all?
not talking,
Yo,
I'm
I'm
not talking,
Papa,
out.
Papa, please,
I'm,
I
I'm,
would, I would want to
let,
say it, Papa.
let,
I would, I would
see,
want to say it, Papa,
Papayano,
please.
He said
I
it,
Papayano,
would
but
want
he
to say
can't
it, Papa.
lie.
Papayano. I'm not
Yes,
talking
please.
from the
Yes,
He
please.
said
perspective.
it, but he
Yes,
told
please.
lie. He told lie because some
I'm
of
not
us
even
don't
Yes,
have
talking
please,
from the
Papa.
information
aspect
Because that's
of
what I
before.
do
belief.
here, brother. That's what I
Now,
do.
You told lie. Don't go and learn about your country and be here shouting
He
all the
said
time.
it, but it was a lie.
uh,
Kind of lost.
It was a lie because
You
we
have
Papayano,
to learn
I'm
about
not
your
talking
country
from the
Paparano,
before you
wait.
aspect of
begin to say
Have you
something
seen a
belief.
different.
situation whereby somebody took a case to police station and it has to do with death and the person say, oh, we don't want again, want to go and settle it. They will tell him that it's already here. You are not settling anything. This is
Yes,
government.
exactly.
Do you know which law they have in place?
Papa, no
If their
law.
law
Papa,
No
it's
doesn't
law.
now a
require
Say
state.
in
Fight
Papa,
for
Nigeria,
it's
the
not
in
a
power.
state case.
Nigeria, in
Papayano,
It's now a state
Nigeria,
case.
Can
yes,
What's
fight
that
what
for
is
man
the
is
in
involved?
power.
saying
Nigeria.
Family can fight for
that
the
man is
power.
saying nonsense. Let me tell you
That's
something.
nonsense.
Here
That's
that,
complete nonsense, Papa. When the police
exactly,
is
here
That's
that
a
involved,
I
lie.
am.
Okay. Anyway,
Body,
let me play it for you and then you
when the
tell
police is
please.
involved,
And the
it's now
longer
a
version.
state
Anybody,
case.
please wait. Anybody want to please wait? Anybody want to hear the longer version? Okay. It is in the only interview you will see on YouTube. Just type that the phrase Mohbad case Lagos State Police. Just put that thing in. Okay.
Normal family member
Search
can
engine.
withdraw. Family of
Wait now, Oga, wait now. You guys, I know they like crying, shouting. Just wait first. Let's prove one thing. Prove one thing, then move to the next. All right. So wait, let me find this one. Where is this? Any other? I don't know anything. Okay. Some families waive investigation. Some families will say, don't worry. God giveth, God taketh. We do not want an investigation. We just want it to record. And fine, they go ahead and bury their. But first thing is to notify the police. And when the judge decided that they should pick him up, so he could do it for his burial. It's God that give, and it's God that take. Some families waive investigation. Some families will say, don't worry. God giveth, God taketh. We do not want an investigation. We just want it to
record. And fine, they go ahead and bury.
Papa,
Yeah,
can
But
I
that
ask you a
see,
question? Papa, can I ask you
Paparano,
a
why are you
question, please?
Paparano,
playing
this
that?
man
Like,
so blind.
hold on. Why are you playing that?
yeah,
Clearly,
so
Baba says he wants justice, and
Papa,
someone has gone and edited those two videos together. You see, this is why I don't
Exactly.
feel
Papa,
the this
Papa,
this.
Papa, can I ask you a question?
That's why I told you to play the longer
Papa,
version, please.
Okay, okay.
All things, okay.
Sorry,
Can you
guys.
go to
Sorry, guys. Ladies and gentlemen.
yeah?
Ladies and gentlemen. This is why I think at the end of the day, I really, really wish, and I hope people don't come for me. The reason I'm saying this is because you people are like there are certain laws that you people should become.
I have played the longer version of this
Okay,
video on this live
I'm
stream.
not even. See, listen, I don't care about the video. If you people like, okay, let me say this. It's just like Michael Jackson dying, right? And the father of Michael Jackson drive Michael Jackson body to the police station. Police now saying, okay, we'll help you translate from English to Yoruba. As they are about to sign, somebody now came and said, Baba, come on for here, Jare, go to another police station that is near your house.
The junior police was doing the wrong thing. The junior police was doing the wrong thing. The
So
senior
are
one
you
reminded
okay?
him
Are
that
you support? So I want to understand your stance. Are you now supporting what Nigeria police have done?
I believe that in police there's
Papa, please.
jurisdiction.
Papa, can I ask you a
Okay.
question, please? Papa, can I ask you a
Man,
question?
man, I don't know, man. I
In
wish
this
now
case
well for
here,
this
somebody
justice. I really
go
do.
report in
Papa,
Calabar. This Calabar police
Papa,
station want
just
to
1
do.
minute.
They will
Papa,
refer
just
you.
1 minute, and I will. Papa, just 1 minute question,
Either
please.
jurisdiction or no jurisdiction, but do you know that the job of that station and that officer, their job is to make sure that that case was reported, even if not Baba, even from that station. Now, let me give you an instance. There are some guys that they came to pick up in my own area. Now, the person who reported this case is from my own community because those guys were terrorizing everywhere. And they know that if they go to the nearest police station, those guys, they know how to settle themselves. Now, somebody walked in from my community. They got an order from outside, Area K. They came there to pick those guys up. But here is the issue. When they were coming to pick those guys, they reported the case and they said they have somebody to pick up. When they pick up those guys in my area, the police picked them up and went to the nearest police station, report them and entered their case there, and they still took them away. Papayano, what that office, that police office did to Baba that time, in fact, those officers involved should have faced the law.
I think for me, what report Baba Mohbad gave to them matters. What did he report?
Either the Baba give them something or nothing.
You need the history. Even in the hospital, you need medical
Papa,
history.
can I talk now,
that
Papa?
body came to that station. That body was
Yeah,
All right,
go on.
that
Papa.
station.
All right, like I already said it earlier that Baba Mohbad is not wrong. Is honestly, I'm going to applaud him for even as a Nigerian, like you said, as a Nigerian at that age, and he knew, oh yeah, I need to take this person to the police station, and he did that. That Papa, the police station were all shades of wrong, Papa. I'm saying it. You are saying okay. Listen, with what you just played, you played an officer saying, oh, if the family say no case, okay. Are you saying if I'm a wealthy guy in Nigeria and I decide to like, oh, my friend, this guy offended me, and I decide to I'm gonna take his life, and I take his life, right? And I go to his family, take $200 million. I don't want a case. Are you saying the police is not going to interfere because the family said they don't want a case? Is that what you're saying?
By this statement, which I'm still going to investigate myself, this is Hussein himself saying it. I mean, unequivocally, you can play this on YouTube. Any one of you, this is the only interview you will find Hussein and their defense do. It is 25 minutes long, the full video. Play it and see.
Okay. All right. Sorry.
Hold on.
Before coming to this point, right? He first gave a Muslim example that, for example, that Muslim, they don't even like their dead body, to stay long. That once they lost somebody, whether killed or whatever happened, the next thing the family comes, they want to bury the person. Even when process of investigation may take time, some death you have to still investigate it 1 month, 2 months, but they'll tell you want to bury. I mean, that what do you do? That's what
Paparano, I listen. I get your point. At the end of the day, I am going to
Now
say
you're trying to
this.
watch this video, okay? So you know it. I mean, it's not coming from you.
I know it's not coming from you.
If the country is not good, we can make it
I know
better.
it's not coming from
Advertising
you,
it.
Paparano. Just I understand it's not coming from you. I'm just more of the point, and please, guys, let me land. I'm more of the point that I want us to be cognizant that for Nigeria to grow and for Nigeria to turn into a civilized society, people like this, regardless of whether they have chevrons on or whatever, it doesn't make sense for religion to overtake the law of the land. It doesn't make sense. Think about this, guys. They drove a corpse to the police station and they didn't even come down to investigate it.
Do you
It took them
understand?
6 months. Guys, let me land. I'm not taking this personal. Let me just land. It took them 6 months. So someone had Mohbad's autopsy thingy for 6 months. Then they told us, give us time. We'll go and do it. Not only that, they didn't inspect the house. They didn't go to the house. They didn't do any. So is it the jurisdiction? Baba did what he could have done. Baba did all he could have done. Now you guys could sit here from now to tomorrow when Baba release another interview and say, Baba should have, listen. The truth of the matter is those things you are nitpicking things, and if it's in my opinion on this part of justice, there's just some things you guys are gonna have to let go. It's Baba's story hasn't deviated that much at all. I'm sorry to tell you guys, whether you believe me or not, his story hasn't deviated that much. And if I'm taking a report on this matter, Baba's story hasn't deviated much. He keeps telling you the same thing, the same manner, the same consistency.
All things Zion. If the law should be taken the way it is, 100% without no sentiment, without no messing, right? Would you agree with me that the violation of Section 24 and 48 of the Lagos Colonial Law by Baba Mohbad, that it deserves to be punished for the burial of Mohbad?
How? Oh, I mean,
how? After taking him to the police station?
Now the law says anybody who buries a body that requires the corona, that requires the knowledge of the coronas, has fall short of Section 24.
Okay, let me now quote a law, Paparano. Let me debunk your law. Your law is not applicable. You know why? Baba, let me tell you, this is how law should work. But I know Nigeria. B is A and A is B. Again, Baba went to the police station. He did his due diligence. He went to the police station. They said no. Let me bust your brain. You know what he did also? He went to the morgue. Now, in any country, the country that I am, let me tell you, the hospital has a duty of care. What does that mean? Number one, they said Mohbad got brought in dead on arrival. Why would they let people take? So hey, people on the panel, you want to tell me that you would drive body that have died to your police station, to your hospital, and they have no duty of care to call the coroner's office and say we have a dead body, but Baba should be the one to call Abi?
All things, please, can I answer you?
And people will check,
let's say that I'm your neighbor, okay, and I didn't like the way you look, okay, you didn't do nothing to me. I just felt like this guy, right? Like, I don't just like to see I just give you 2 slap, bow, and then you got mad. You went to the police station to report to the police that Paparaino slapped me, this and that, intervene. Then the police, they told you, they said, is there no any other police station near you to report it? Go there and report it. And then you didn't go there. You instead went back. When you saw me, you took a gun out or a knife and then you killed me.